What's going on, guys? Today we dropped our newest flavor of the month. It is lemon cake. And if you get to hostile.com right now, you can check it out. The flavor is amazing. Formula is amazing. The label is amazing. Everything about it is awesome. Get to hostile.com right now and check it out. Also, you can see our newest EAA and foundation flavors are out this month. If you get to hostile.com right now, you can pick up yours. Guys, all year long, we've been cranking out new flavors and new products, and we got a lot more good stuff coming. This year, we focused on the consumer and the products. And also, if you own a gym, Hostile has just teamed up with Powerhouse in El Paso. We've launched their pre-workout RTD there. It is amazing. The formula is top notch. The flavors are all bangers. If you want to carry the RTD and you own a gym, please DM me directly, or contact info is at hostile.com. Thank you, everybody.
Commented on it. I get a lot of likes when I comment on your posts.
Okay.
That's cool.
You know, that's not very fair. You guys wish each other like a happy Father's Day. I don't get to fucking be involved in this whole thing. Now I feel excluded.
Well, it was also Men's Mental Health Day, Fouad. So a couple days ago. So happy Men's Mental Health Day.
It's not very nice. It's not very nice of you, Joe, to like exclude me like that. You know. I don't know if you've been hearing. I don't know if you heard some of my predictions. Maybe you're not happy. You felt like maybe you felt like you'd leave me out of this one. Not very nice way to start off.
Dog.
Yeah, I own
dog dad.
Yeah, I own dogs. Does that count? I know it doesn't count. I know it doesn't count, but it kind of counts a little bit.
Levi's my first son, my little corgi.
Yeah,
it counts.
How are you, Joe?
Good, man. Really good. Just 5.5 weeks out feeling, So,
Joe, I got to tell you, I haven't seen anybody go, well, that's not true. Your coach is one of the few people who has done what I'm about to say. I haven't seen somebody go from infamous to famous in such a short period of time.
Hey, you're telling me. I was joking about it the other day. I was like, "Fuck, man, I haven't even won a pro show yet, and I'm doing pretty good for myself over here."
I was gonna say, Joe. No, but for real, listen, I know we're joking. I know we're joking around a bit about it, and that's cool and everything. But like, let's be serious for a minute. 2 years ago, nobody, and no offense, but nobody knew who Joe Palasios was. Right? Like I knew you're a big fan of Hostile, which I mean, not really. You were then. Now you're with another company. But but I now, people are comparing you to Nick Walker, thanks to me, of course. I started that whole thing. But people are comparing you to Nick Walker, and you're like, you're really being touted as like the guy, on the scene that's about to make his mark.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are looking forward to this comparison.
I'm looking forward to this. Is stuff I talked to you guys about, man, when I first met all of you guys, and it's pretty cool to watch you go full circle. And when I set out to do this, I saw myself at a certain level if I just kept going. I used to talk to my training partner, Paul, all the time.
Yeah.
About, man, like, why not us? Why not me? Like, if I just keep doing what I'm doing, like, just come in here every day, like, I love it. Like, I really want it to happen. Why not me? Because I'm seeing all these other guys in the world be able to do it. So what's the difference? And to me, there was none. If anything, I'm like, I know I love this shit. So I can take it farther than any of these guys. And it's cool to see that literally whatever you pour your heart into, it can really be yours eventually if you're willing to take the shots that come with it and face adversity and because nothing's ever been perfect, but it was just getting through that, not letting emotions get in the way, not letting life get in the way, just not stopping. So I'm pretty happy with the outcome of the mindset of just keep going.
Joe, are you facing? Let me ask you, through this prep, how you've been probably prepping now for what, 10 weeks?
Shit. We started 17 weeks out, so 12 weeks now.
About 10, yeah, okay. Have you faced any adversity in the last 10 weeks?
This prep,
yeah,
for the first time ever, no. Like, this
I thought you were
is,
gonna say yes.
no, for the first time ever, everything is exactly where it needed to be for this kind of showing, I guess you could say. I've told everyone my body has reflected it. I was able to be the bodybuilder that I knew I could be from the moment I stepped off the Texas stage last year to where we're at right now. And it's really cool. I think I'm on this podcast today because I was able to put my clients on hold officially 6 weeks out because I didn't have to rely on like that is my primary source of income. I have other sources now. So that was just kind of like, I just do it because I love to train people. And so it's really, really cool to be able to do that. And so even that my body's fully relaxed, rested. I kind of come and go as I please, and I'm able to be a bodybuilder.
Joe, you seem to have a way to simplify things. Do you think that's accurate? Like I don't feel like you overcomplicate things. Because even like, you've been on the podcast a bunch of times now. And even in the off season, you're kind of like, you know what? I just fucking eat food and I eat a lot of it. And yes, I'm gaining body fat and I don't care. But like, you don't seem to like overcomplicate things the way other bodybuilders do. Does that feel accurate or no?
100%. That's why I can succeed at it. Like, bodybuilding, it's the great thing about bodybuilding is you can really do it your way within certain guidelines. And, me and Justin Compton, we work so well because he is so cut and dry. Like, when it's time to prep, it's cold turkey on everything that I do outside of bodybuilding, and I'm a bodybuilder. And then whatever he says, go. In the off season, he gives me the reins he gives me the plan and I follow it, but then you hear the cheat meals and stuff, right? He doesn't do that, but I know how bodybuilding works and I know the goal of the off season, right? And I try to implement my style mixed in with his when it comes to that part. And I just make it fun for me. If it's simple, it's fun for me. So I can't do I need to take 3 pills with this meal and this much salt with this meal. I can't do that. I wouldn't fit with a lot of people when it comes to the coaching aspect of things.
It's nice to see these days someone take your approach.
Well, it's funny because I know, like, I don't know Justin like personally or anything, but I always felt that was kind of his technique. But I also kind of gathered that from watching him. Like, this guy kind of feels like a throwback a little bit. When I say I say throwback, I don't mean like the 50s. I mean like my era, which was a couple decades ago now. It was more like we didn't kind of overcomplicate things. We're like, look, it's off-season time. And I was exactly like you. Like, we had our plan. And then it's kind of like, whoever was coaching me was like, look, this is your plan. Get it in. If you eat a little bit extra, you eat a little bit extra. That's okay. And that was kind of the way it went. But I feel like things are a lot more complicated now. But you're succeeding without the complication. And I think it's nice to see for people that are coming up.
Yeah.
I think sometimes trying to be perfect in every little aspect causes unnecessary stress on a person too, which again, the body will always reflect. So me being able to take on bodybuilding and enjoy it the way I want to, I'm always going to succeed at it because I don't put any unnecessary pressure that doesn't need to be there. Yeah. And I'm having a great time doing it, man. Like, I mean, shit. Like, I'm enjoying my family, which is balancing like the bodybuilding. Like, everyone's happy, which makes me happy, and I can just keep doing what I do. And but like, for example, right now, like I'm 100% prep. There is no off plan, but I still live my life, right? So, like, for example, we just went to Las Vegas 2 weeks ago. Just to go. I was still a bodybuilder out there. I took my wife to this museum and then this like other thing that we did. And, but I'm still having a good time while being a bodybuilder. It's not like, oh, prep's here. I'm obsolete. Like, don't talk to me kind of thing. People come up to me in the gym. I welcome them. Like, everybody matters. Like, I don't change. It's just, I'm happy doing what I do.
You don't have a hard time dieting. It doesn't seem like, Joe.
One sec before you answer. Hello, Akeem.
Hi, Akeem.
Akeem.
What's going on, bro?
Just so you know what we're talking about. We're talking about Joe being a little bit of throwback and not complicating. It seems like he doesn't. Watching from the outside in, it seems like he doesn't complicate things. So that's kind of where we're at.
That's how not complicated this is.
Since you're late, I had to tell you.
Now I have a little technical difficulty with my Wi-Fi.
It's okay, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Paul. What was the question you asked, Joe?
Well, it seems like a lot of guys like struggle dieting, like energy levels, moods, stuff like that. But you seem to not have a problem with that, Joe.
I definitely get tired as fuck. Like
Yeah.
I get exhausted. Yeah, I think I mask it pretty well because I kind of just whenever I have to. It's like training, right? Like I'm on this podcast. You guys expect the most of me. I'm going to give you the most of me. And when I go to a training session, I feel like shit sometimes, but I'm still going to show up. I'm still going to show up, show out, do the job, and then go back to feeling terrible. That's just what we fucking do. It's part of like that. I mean, look, my dad taught me at a young age, man. Like he never complained. He could get 3 hours of sleep, go work 2 jobs. He had one leg. I never heard this man complain about anything. And I'm like, that was my example. But yeah, I know life was fucking hard, but he still did it. So,
your dad had one leg?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he lost his leg. He was diabetic, and he lost his leg. We lost our restaurant, and then he didn't have to go back to work. But as a man, you guys all understand, like you got to do something. You just can't just sit there.
Right.
So he went back. He worked 2 different jobs. I remember him getting up at like 3, 4 in the morning to get up and work 1, come home, sleep 2 hours, and go do it again. And this dude just didn't stop.
Trust me, I understand. I got one arm. I work my ass off.
You of all people, like it's one of those things. You have to show up. It's just demanding you. That's what we do.
But the main question I want to ask you, Joe, is it's a really, really important one. Is do you think this car is cool?
Oh God! Here we go. Here we go.
So actually, I watched this one.
You knew it was coming back to this again.
I saw this episode. It's really funny. Actually,
Joe, I didn't even get on here yet, and you already started.
It barely even logged on.
I know.
I'm just asking Joe a simple question. I'm just like,
Is it lime green?
So I actually agree with Fouad. I can appreciate I can appreciate somebody racing in that bitch on a track, but I would never drive that around to show it off. You'd never see me in that shit.
holy shit!
There he is.
There he is.
Here.
What's up, boys? It's Abiad.
We're just clarifying. We're just clarifying with Joe that Joe doesn't love lime green cars, but we're.
Ian got my back, man. I was waiting for Ian to get on. Ian got my back.
I got you, Akeem. I'm with you.
Yeah, I know.
Ian wouldn't fucking drive that car. He just likes to disagree with me.
What? I drove a lime green Lambo. You crazy?
No. Well, we were talking about Lambos. We were talking about little Japanese cars.
Oh, that's even cooler.
Like this.
Hell yeah. Give me a fucking oh my God, dude. This is dope.
That's Evo. What are you talking about, man? That's a bad car.
Oh, look now Akeem puffs up his chest. He's got backup. He's got backup.
He needs backup, man. You can't go into that battle alone, you know? No, I'm so down for those late 90s, early 2000s Jap cars fucking tricked out like that.
My Japanese people on here, they appreciate me.
Yeah.
We were talking before you got on, and we were talking about Joe. We were getting a little bit into the weeds about prep and how Joe seems to simplify things, and not overcomplicate. Complicate. You know what though, Joe? Is interesting is you're, the person you're trying to beat, right? Like you're going to be going as Nick Walker. He's obviously like a top 5, 6 in the world. The person you're trying to beat is considered the opposite. Not in that he overcomplicates things, but that he's very robotic and there's no extras and there's no nonsense.
I would kind of clarify that as simplicity too, though.
No, but hold on a minute. What I mean by that is this: we just finished talking to Joe about his off season, and Joe's off season was kind of similar to a lot of guys in my era, which was like you had your plan, and when you ate the food in your plan, you kind of ate whatever else the fuck you wanted afterwards, right? Whereas you have somebody in the opposite with Nick that. I wouldn't say Nick overcomplicates things, but Nick is very to the dot and cross your T's, dot your I's kind of bodybuilder, right? So do you think about that at all, Joe? Or are you just like, this is the way I do it and that's it?
I think Nick doesn't have the most important thing that I have.
What is that?
And I have jacks. Jax makes me unstoppable. So when you have, someone said to me, Nick's talking shit about this, and he's trying to take your bag, your money. Like, yeah, but Nick doesn't have what I have. I have Jax. There's nothing more motivating than having, my son that I have to provide for and do all that stuff. So I may simplify things, but when it comes down to it, I'm going to execute everything as I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
If anything, I feel like I have an edge because, like I talked about stress, the less stress I have or I put on myself to execute, the better I'm going to look for it.
Yeah.
And that's something that when Nick is just a bodybuilder, all in bodybuilding, like it's not like I'm not. It's just, like I said, the things that matter more, I'll thrive on, I guess, where he doesn't, from what I see, right, he's just bodybuilding.
Yeah.
But I have a family. I have all these other things that take away from that being the only thing.
Yeah.
And I was actually on a podcast recently because I have so many other things. Bodybuilding is done for me that much better. Like my body started really thriving once bodybuilding wasn't the only thing I had.
Right.
If that makes sense.
So you're using the other things in your life to motivate and push you through
Yes.
bodybuilding. Whereas a lot of bodybuilders, and Nick's not the only one, there's so many bodybuilders that are like,
Yeah.
I was that guy too. That was like the only fucking thing I had, right? So
Probably
it's
more
not,
than not.
but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like it's propelled him to top 5 in the world. He almost beat Andrew at the Arnold. Like these, so we can, I guess you can talk about it in a way that you have a strength in it, but I also look at it like it's worked for him as well, right?
Yes, but to a point, right? So he's gotten to a certain point, and it's like, okay, that got him there, but okay, so we haven't watched him pass it up. And that's the thing. He stalled out. Not that he hasn't gotten better, but he hasn't found that way to get farther than he has.
But is that his fault? Is that his fault or his strategy's fault? Or is it the fault of, is it just the nature of the competitors ahead of them?
I mean, that's kind of up to him to decide what it is, right? So it's like, yeah, everyone's getting really good. They are.
Yeah.
But it's like, what is Nick doing something different to get him past where he's been? Or is he just continuously doing the same thing, which is putting him in the same place or potentially knocking him back, right? So, yeah, that's kind of, I just saw my life change when something changed. I got a family going. I got all these things going. I got my finances in place and all that stuff. And just everything changed for me. But my purpose also changed.
Yeah.
Maybe Nick needs something different to drive him compared to what he used to be.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine, I don't have kids, but I can imagine having a child would drive you to be better, execute better, be more successful. Like all of those things would probably be elevated.
Yeah, I definitely agree with Joe's sentiment here. And like, once you've been doing it for so long, trying to ride off the same factors to try and push yourself to be better becomes almost impossible. Like you're just doing the same thing to try and be the same, or maybe one place better than you were, or like, get to where you've been, tried to be so many times. Like it just starts to get stagnant in that like mentality, I think, and like I've been there myself. Like it's, what I had pushing me at the beginning versus what I did at the end was a lot different. And I think when you have different motivating factors, it definitely changes like how you approach everything,
But I think that's the nature of great competitors, period, though. I don't think anybody, like even if I look at my career, and I wasn't like a top Olympian or anything, I don't think anybody, and Akeem, you can maybe comment on this afterwards. I don't think anybody starts their career and ends their career with the same motivation. Like motivations change for everybody.
Yeah, but it usually declines, whereas Joe's has increased.
I don't know if that's true. I think
it's mostly true for sure.
I mean, if you take Phil Heath, for example, right?
Yeah.
I don't think, he declined because of age, not because of motivation.
Sure. But he also won 7 Olympias. We're not talking about like him compared to the average competitors,
But we are, because Nick is a top Olympian. We're not talking about average competitors. We're talking
No, I know, but
we're talking about great
Phil
competitors.
was at the top of the mountain,
I know that, but what I'm saying is great competitors find reasons to be great. They don't need exterior motivations, is what I'm saying. Right? Like Phil didn't have a child.
Yeah, but
No.
he had Kai Green.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
had
exactly.
Different kind of
but
motivation,
that's
yeah.
exactly my point. Is they find motivations.
Right.
Sure.
Like if you look at you know.
But I'm not saying that people don't find new motivations. I'm saying it's hard when you don't have any or have the same. You know, like I think when people get to certain points in their career, they run out of these things and they're just doing it because it's their career. And I think then motivation dwindles, and I think it does become different. You know,
But I don't think that's Nick.
I'm not speaking to Nick particular. I'm just speaking. When I said it from the sentiment, I think that it's just a very common thing with competitors. You know,
And that's why I
think
said only Nick knows. Only
think-
Nick knows, right?
I-
So
I think you could be right, Ian, but I also think when you were looking at great competitors, right? If you look at if you watch the Michael Jordan documentary, for example, he found reasons to destroy other people on the court because
Or
he would be
created
like, "This guy fucking said this about me," even if he didn't say it.
yeah, I agree. But you're talking about
Right.
Michael Jordan and Phil Heath.
Yeah, but Nick is.
But that's not the average competitor.
I know, but we were talking about Nick. We're not talking
Yeah.
about average.
Nick,
we're
but
not
Nick's
talking,
also
we're not talking
not
about
Phil Heath or Michael Jordan or
what I'm saying is we're not talking about me. We're not talking
Yeah.
about a second or third tier bodybuilder. We're talking
Yeah.
about great competitors, and I would put Nick in that category.
Sure.
Okay, maybe yes, Phil Heath is in a different category, but Nick is still a great competitor. So I'm putting him in that category. What I'm saying is, great competitors find reasons to motivate themselves to be great. They don't just ride out the same shit and let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why they're great.
Yeah, I don't agree as an overarch. I think that there is examples of that for sure, but I don't think that is, you can't say that as like a sweeping statement. I've seen this with guys. I mean, I was there with Chris. He won 6 Olympias. I know that his motivations dwindled at points, even though he was at the top of the mountain. And obviously, when he had a kid, it changed. And then he realized his life priorities changed, and he stopped bodybuilding. You know, I think there's different things there, and I think it is hard to find and to just like conjure up reasons to be motivated all the time. And sometimes you just don't have those. You know, I think it's easy to say like they find them, but like where do you always find them? And sometimes it's more difficult to find them than others. I think some competitors are excellent at finding that and really need that to excel. I think a lot of others kind of lose that and struggle to find it and lose their, you know, their fire in whatever competitive arena they're in, you know?
I think the more you win, the harder it is to find motivation to keep pushing.
I agree.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's what I'm saying.
but
that's what I'm saying with Nick. Yeah.
But I agree with that also. But that's the whole point of the conversation is, yes, it becomes harder to find the motivation. But
the great ones find it.
that's why I said great competitors, because great competitors do find it, right? Like Nick, for example. Nick just put a post up. I saw a BTS clip, one of his YouTube videos or one of his Instagram posts. I don't know. He's basically, his motivation for this show, from what I gathered from that clip, was because people are making the comparison of Joe and Nick or Ken and Nick or James and Nick. His motivation now is to show people that there is a massive fucking gap between him and somebody else. So he's found his motivation. He's created it. It's like Martin. When Martin creates, like, he says, I'm the villain. He creates this like energy to keep him moving, right? So it's like, that's why I said great competitors. I'm not talking about average competitors. I think great competitors have a different mental strength. And yes, when you use the example of Chris, yes, motivations can wane. I'm not saying motivations doesn't go up and down, but I think great competitors find a reason, just like Chris did, to win as many Olympias as he did. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't think you just, yes, your motivation can wane, but the great ones keep on finding it in other ways.
I think the perfect example of kind of what you're talking about is after Ronnie retired with Jay Cutler.
Who?
After Ronnie retired with Jay Cutler.
I can't understand what you're saying.
After
I don't know.
Ronnie retired.
retired.
We're after
Go ahead. Sorry. Say it
Yeah,
again.
you get me now?
Yeah.
Sure.
I think so. Yeah. It's like, it's just hollow because of the headphones, dude.
You want to turn the headphones off?
I don't know if it'll be better.
What I'm saying is-
Jay said he lost the motivation after
Yeah.
Ronnie left, because that's what he was chasing for so long. So
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
hard for him to find a reason to push past what he accomplished.
Listen, and like I said, I agree with you guys that motivations can wane and change.
And when he got beat by Dexter Jackson,
Yeah.
Right.
That's when
Yes.
he took it to another level.
Then he came
Right.
back better. Now.
Yes.
Right. He couldn't find a new motivation after Ronnie, and then he got beat, and that gave him
Motivation.
a reason, right?
Mhm.
But that's kind of proving my point. Like, yes, your motivation can wane, it can change, but great competitors like Jay found a reason to come back, and arguably 2009 was his best look. So I don't know. I don't think you're wrong, Ian. I think both you can find instances of both things.
But that's all I was saying.
Yeah.
Is that I'm not saying I don't think that every champion just finds a way to do it. I think that some do, and that those are the ones we speak about, like the Phil Heath and the Jay Cutlers and the Michael Jordans. I agree with that, but I don't think that's necessarily always the case. And I think it can be a very stagnant point in the careers of in my opinion, the majority, not that the minority is the excellence and the ones that can find new ways to pivot and find motivation and different things that they create in their life that they like latch onto for motivation, like Joe has and stuff. I think for some people, and I wasn't speaking particularly to Nick, but I think, a lot of guys, the majority of guys, I think, especially when they're deep into their career, have lost touch with anything to give them that sort of motivation,
Yeah,
the motivation is be better than last time, which isn't enough,
I agree with you on the majority part, because the majority are not great.
Yeah.
I
I just want to bring the best look ever. That's not enough, man. You've been doing this 15 years. That's not enough,
Like, I dealt with this exact thing, and I think the only reason like my physique looked better at 35, 36 was because of John. Like John,
but that's a new motivation for you.
Just wanting to be great for John is what made me
100%.
Right. So I found in that, but so I agree with you that the majority doesn't find it, but I think the reason I was arguing it originally is because we were talking about Nick, and I think Nick.
But I guess we also don't in the context of Nick, we don't know if Nick has found it. And I think there's been a few years where you could make a case where what is that motivating factor, because there was a few years where it was kind of like, where is Nick in this fold, and it was kind of up and down, and he was third, and then he missed a few years, and then there's the motivating factor of coming back, but then you come back and then you kind of miss the mark, and there's kind of like a few things in there that got muddy up the mix, so
right.
But if he's found a new motivating factor with having the guys like Joe and stuff saying that they're fucking coming for it, and then he wants to prove hey, I'm in a fucking different echelon here, okay, great, put your money where your mouth is. That's a good motivating factor. I definitely agree.
What do you think about that,
I just think it's just so funny that I didn't know Joe was going to be a guest on tonight, and I was just actually watching the whole back and forth on Instagram. And I get on here.
I think we need more. This stuff's great for bodybuilding, man.
I think it's awesome.
I think and the times that stuff does, people have these conversations and people talk about it in a negative light. It's dude, this is the shit. The sport needs this kind of stuff.
Yeah, rivalry.
Joe, and the times where when it happens with Martin and it gets so taken out of context and fucking blown out of proportion, I was like, dude, this wasn't even what this was in the first place,
Yeah.
Joe, what do you think about
sport is great.
It's needed. It's 100% necessary,
For sure.
Joe, what do you think about Nick saying he wants to separate? What's going on, guys? I just want to break away to show you one of our sponsors, David Protein, a sponsor I came across by accident. I was eating their bars, actually enjoying them. They contacted me because they saw me enjoying their bars, and so we are now partners. If you go to their page, David Protein, you see here, if you buy 4 boxes, you get the 5th one free. Chocolate chip cookie dough is probably my favorite. Guys, if you want a good snack, they taste really good. 20 grams of protein, just about 30 grams, 150 calories, 0 fat. It's it fits into your macro count almost perfectly to help you top up that protein count by the end of the day. DavidProtein.com, buy 4 boxes, get the 5th one free completely to show he's in a different league. And I'm not trying to cause a WWE thing here. I'm just curious. I'm literally curious.
Joe,
when
don't believe him, Joe.
Give us the clip.
No,
Give us the real.
I'm gonna preface this answer with when initially when Nick said this, right? You had what's his name? Everyone's favorite guy, Muscle Discord.
People still watch that guy?
So he made a video saying that my response was a pussy response, and I never responded. That video was taken on. It was a chest day video, So Nick didn't even post that shit yet. That was just my guy.
I don't
that
know.
controls
I don't
my
know
YouTube.
I don't know what you said. Tell me what you said or what was in the clip.
I was saying that I was looking forward to competing against Nick,
Okay.
but it just so happened that
He thought it was
video-
after.
they
Yeah.
bet
He
it
thought
as
that
your
I
reaction?
responded that way as my reaction.
Oh,
People think we film YouTube like live and post it the same day.
Yeah,
You know?
and
Yeah,
they created this plot and storyline that didn't happen. I was like, "What the fuck?" But anyways, I never really responded until recently, and it wasn't really even a response. It was just like, "Of course, I believe I'm going to win. Like, why the hell would I be competing if I didn't think I was going to win? That's stupid as fuck." So, anyways, what I thought about Nick's, what he said was, this is who Nick has always been, first of all, regardless whether it was me or anybody else. Nick has always been this way. So I didn't even take it as a jab at myself, but I think he's way off. I think a lot of people are way off. And the reason being is on paper, if I was a betting man, I would think this is ridiculous too to compare me to Nick.
Yeah.
But I know what I look like right now. And the people around me know what I look like right now. And everyone's comparing Nick to my showing last year, which is fine because that's what I've shown.
Right.
But like as of right now, people are seeing my conditioning and stuff. I'm 15 pounds heavier than I was last year. And I did bring up everything I said I was going to bring up. So you're asking, I'm 274 pounds this morning. And Nick is right, like around, he's an inch shorter than me. And he'll probably be around 265 on stage condition. That's typically what he's going to do. I'll be around 260 more than likely.
Right.
And just with that, I have shoulder width and stuff that he doesn't have. So just the structure is going to look different. But I have a lot of muscle with my structure. And I think because of the way that bodybuilding is going, I do have a better shape than Nick. I don't think people realize my waist isn't as big as they think it is. They just look at Fat Joe all the time. I've always posted myself.
I'm
always posting myself up to right.
I actually don't think your waist is big. Like when I see your front double, I'm like, your waist actually looks like it comes in pretty nicely.
No, but I know that. But people like, I'm fucking Mexican. I get all that fat in the back of my fucking back and my fucking tits.
I get there too. I think it's a Lebanese
Fat there.
thing too, man. What the fuck?
I'm Mexican. I'm Lebanese. I'm white. I'm everything. but anyways, to respond to that, like, of course, I think I'm going to win. And of course, Nick's going to talk like he always talked. Why would he do it any different? But I think people don't realize how much I did this last off season, which is okay. They're going to have their opinion. They're going to form their opinion based on factual information that's already happened. So when I look at my physique, I'm like, holy shit, I'd be nervous if I was Nick. And
Joe?
Not because it's me. I'm comparing. Take my face away. I'm like, fuck. I think this guy can beat Nick.
Well, Joe, listen. I made the comparison a few weeks back. I said structurally, you guys are almost identical. You're both lagging in the quads a little bit from the front. You both have great backs. You both have great arms. Both like overly muscled guys. Awesome side shots. I think there's like a lot of comparisons there. I think I don't know. I think the weaknesses are the same and the strength is the same. It's going to be really interesting. And you told me a while back, like one of the very first times you were ever on the podcast, you told me that, I don't want to say it the wrong way. Either you looked up to Nick or you saw your physique in Nick's physique. One of those, was that accurate or no?
It was pretty much both. I did look up to Nick because I think he was somebody that could, that put his like money where his mouth was. He like what he would say, he would prove it. He would back himself up with what he was willing to do to become whatever he wanted to become. So I looked up to that. And but I did see my physique a lot like Nick's. I always said my physique personally, I felt was it was like that middleman between Nick and Derek. Like there was the physique in the middle.
I could see that.
So
yeah,
it's I thought it was the best of both worlds. It's just Derek has a better shape. Nick has a monster look, and then boom, here I am.
What a nice compliment to give yourself. You know what?
Yes.
You know what, Ian? I think my physique looks like number 1 and number 2 in the world combined.
There you go.
Okay. Can I talk to you like a buddy for 5 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. So I think your side chest might be one of the nicest side chests in the IFBB.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I don't know if anybody else on the panel agrees with me.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay. Back. Okay. A couple questions I have about the back poses. Have you played around with your foot positioning?
Yes, and my adductors, if
You-
I if I try to go too close,
Yeah.
they're not thick like Nick's, so it takes away from seeing the sweep on the side, and
Right.
it makes my legs look real narrow. So where I have them, it's pretty much closing the gap enough.
Yeah.
But if I go too wide, then there's a gap, and then if I try to put them too close, the adductor actually doesn't really show as much as you would want it to, because it's just not crazy thick.
Have you heard me talk about this on the podcast at all? Because I know you watch the podcast sometimes.
I didn't hear it. My buddy pointed it out. I watched the clip, but
Yeah.
I saw that you
So this is-
wanted to see what it looked like, and we practiced it on Monday when I worked out with Janicki.
So turning the heels didn't work at all. But what about, have you tried popping the hips back a bit? Because you look like you have your glutes pulled in like all the way.
So when I pop my hips back, it kind of like takes away from the depth of my hammies.
Okay, I got you.
So I'd rather show the strings of my hammies compared to lose them. And then my glutes have crazy detail, so I figure that's going to help me out compared to try to really fill. It's not a huge gap. It's just Nick has crazy adductors.
No, but that's
So-
like always the fine line that like bodybuilders have to walk. Is like,
Yeah.
do I show all the fucking detail in my glutes, or do I pull them back just a little bit and show a little bit more thickness in the leg? I don't know, Ian, Paul, you're a fucking judge. You've been judging for 30 fucking years. Why are you laughing, Akeem? Is it something funny? Why are you laughing at Paul? Are you laughing
I'm
at
old.
Paul?
Because I'm old, right, Akeem?
Are you laughing at Paul?
Yeah,
because-
you had to bring up the fact that you coaching 30 years like that, Paul.
It hasn't quite 30, by the way.
I'm trying to establish the credibility behind
The
it.
expertise.
behind the
if you will.
opinion.
It's just
I'm not-
because whenever somebody asks Paul a question, everyone gets ready for him to say some funny outlandish shit. So I understand what the fuck he's
but not when it
talking
but not when it comes to physiques.
Yeah, I try to be more professional on that. And
So
about.
Paul, when you're walking that line between detail in the glute and thickness in the hamstring, what would you tell a competitor you're looking for?
yeah, I would say what Joe kind of said there. Like when he brings his glutes out to make his hamstrings look wider, it's not showing the detail that you're hoping that it'll show anyway. And then he loses some sweep on his quads and some detail in the glutes. So it sounds like this is the best decision for Joe at this point in his development, at least. Maybe a couple of years from now he's got more adductor size and maybe he changes that. But for now, it sounds like it's probably the best way
Well,
to pose for him.
I guess what I'm asking is, like, as a judge, are you looking, and you judge as well too, so maybe you can touch on this. When you're looking, are you, I don't want to say more impressed. Like, what would score more points? Is it like, wow, the fucking glutes are stripped right out? Or would it be like the glutes are pretty stripped out and those fucking legs look thick?
I think it would
me-
depend on.
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead, Ian.
No, go for it.
I was just gonna say, I think it depends on how much more width posing them differently would give them. If it's negligible, then I think you're better off
Yeah.
going with the detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, the competitor side of me knows that pushing your hips back and making your adductors look wide is just like an illusion trick. So it's like I see it for what it is, and I'm like, great. But I also know that 99% of competitors can push their hips back, and you would get more adductor out of it. So it's like, yeah, it helps, but in my mind, I want to see detail over
Yeah.
everything. And I also know I used to take my pictures kind of from the same angle that Joe was always taking, and I would look at them sometimes like, fuck, my legs look like skinnier than I think they are.
Yeah.
And then I see them on stage from like
They look best.
lower angle, judge's angle. My legs look twice as big every time.
Yeah.
So like I stopped kind of worrying about like, oh, how they look in my progress pictures. I don't think they're as big as I want them to be from the back or even my quads from the front. And then you would see them on stage and it looks completely different than what they look like in your progress pictures because you can see under the leg and through the adductor a bit more. And like Joe's hamstrings and legs are big, and I think that showing the detail in the hamstring and the glute to get as much contraction on those as you can is probably what I would aim for and what I did personally as well.
But Ian, I've heard you, like, when we were breaking down competitors and physiques in the past, I've heard you say like that guy should pop his hips back a bit.
With some guys, I think that you should a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it depends. It's more about how you're hitting it and how it looks as a total pose. And I think if you look like your hips are way too far forward and you're losing depth to everything,
Right.
but like I don't see that in Joe's. Like I think how he has it is a good mix of both. You know.
Okay.
Actually, as the guy,
I think you should play to
Nick.
strength.
Sorry, go ahead, Akeem.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just want to go ahead, Akeem.
I said having crazy glutes like you have, I think that would play to your strength.
Yeah. Like I would,
Yeah,
we would never tell Derek.
You'll stand up.
We would never tell Derek to push his hips back, you know? Like you want to see those fucking retarded glutes and like you want to see those crazy hamstrings. Like it's never a conversation when you see how stripped out those are, even though his hamstrings or adductors aren't like as thick as other guys because he's really squeezing them under to say push those back. We want to see wider adductors. You're like, this detail's fucking Martian like. I just want to see that, you know?
Wait a minute on that point. Sometimes we say, not sometimes, actually, a lot of people think this now. Sometimes people go, well, Derek's got a better back double bicep because he's got thicker hamstrings.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was Derek,
Nick, you mean?
Nick, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So wouldn't I think to myself like, okay, well, yeah, I got stripped out glutes, but he's still beating me in the back double.
Sure, yeah,
So,
but I don't think him popping his hips back and potentially losing. Like, look, if he could push those back and keep his glutes looking like that, then fuck yeah. But that's like almost impossible. Like once you push them back, to keep the kind of squeeze through the glute is like never going to be the same. You know, like you look at how guys like Regan or like when Lucas Ozadell, how they push their
you
glutes
lose
back,
some,
you lose a good chunk of that. So you know, I think for Derek, like 100%. I think that, yeah, you want to build those hamstrings, but you want to build them so that they appear at their best in the way you're already posing them, you know?
Fouad, can I ask you a question, Fouad?
Yes, sir.
Who you think won the Pittsburgh Pro between Nick and Derek back double bicep? Who you give that shot to?
Well, I give it to Nick all day long.
You give it to Nick.
I think I was, honestly, I think I was the guy that started that shit because people were like, Derek's got the best back. And I'm like, wait a minute. You guys, we're looking at like a guy that has maybe a better.
Didn't the judges give it to Derek?
No, Tyler gave the back double bicep to Nick actually. Because Akeem, if you think about it, Derek's got a better back. It's got more depth and thickness, and his glutes are more stripped out. But Nick has everything else, and Nick doesn't have a bad back. Nick's got a very well-developed back, but he's got way bigger arms, way bigger shoulders, way bigger hamstrings. And his glutes are just as hard. They're just not extremely detailed. So how do you give all of that pose to Derek when he's only got a thicker back, but not everything else?
Yeah, it's a very close pose, but they're just displaying it in two completely different ways. Like Derek's going from a much more like higher detail sharpness and from the lower body, and then the upper body is just that density that's carrying. Where Nick is kind of the reverse. You know,
I played the strengths this way too.
No, hold on. I don't think it's a matter of posing. I don't think Derek has the same level of limb development as.
I didn't say posing.
Oh, I thought you said it was they're posing at it. They're coming at it from a different way of posing.
No, from the way that they approach those, like how those shots are compared and what their strengths are in that is just different. I don't think that Derek posing it would be the difference, you know?
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah. Derek's got, like I said, better back, but like, why, Akeem, do you give that pose to Derek?
No, I'm just asking.
I know. I'm asking you. What do you do? What do you think? He froze. Now
upper body, back.
I was like, a deer
back All right. Lower half, I give to Nick. Upper half, I give to Derek.
Fair enough.
Even though Nick's arms and shoulders are better?
Yeah. Still.
Because Derek's back so
you think Derek's back is that much better than Nick's?
I'm not saying it's that much better, but like I said, upper body, I give to Derek. Lower body, I give to Nick.
Okay. I guess
just because Derek has
Akeem, you need to pay your fucking. You need to pay your cable bill.
Careful timing.
he's too busy paying off his Lime car.
I'm still freezing, but I'm not frozen on my end, so it's weird.
It's going in and out. Yeah.
Okay, what about? But just overall, if you had to give the pose to one person,
well, it's a complete package. So you're actually right, even though a lot more details. But if it's an overall package, then you'll give it to me.
Okay,
fair enough.
Okay, Paul will give it to Derek. I think me and him have.
I did initially at that show.
I got you coming over now.
You know what? You guys did convince me a little bit that overall, yeah, because I mean, you could argue that Nick has less weaknesses in that pose than Derek does. Even though Derek has an advantage in detail, at least from the glutes up.
Yeah, yeah.
But you guys, you did kind of, on that one, I did kind of reconsider that, and I kind of see your guys' point where the full package on that pose is a little bit stronger on Nick.
Yeah. Joe, can I go through another one?
Yeah.
I'm curious. This ab and thigh. Have you considered hitting it a little differently?
So last year, last minute, we changed it to that one because my legs weren't as big. So Justin wanted me to flare them out a little bit to give me a better X looking frame.
Yeah.
I used to hit them thighs forward or quads forward, but
right.
I haven't really messed with it other than that one.
So I think the legs, personally, this is just my take. I don't know. Everybody else can weigh in if they want. I think the legs are fine. I used to hit my legs kind of that position too. It's I was thinking you should pull your hips back because your waist is forward. And I think your waist would look smaller if your hips were pulled back.
Okay.
Have you tried that or no?
No. Well, kind of, but not really. Like so you're saying to lean more forward.
I'm saying keep everything the same, but like sink your hips back instead of pushing your hips forward.
Okay.
Because that I think will pull your waist in instead of pushing it all forward.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Someone told me to stand more upright, which is why I started going more upright, but that's different.
I don't think that's wrong either. Standing more upright.
Yeah, no.
Akeem or Ian, Paul, anybody?
I think whatever shows your taper the best on that.
Yeah,
pose.
of course, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll play with it.
Ian,
but I do think I agree. Like pulling your hips back typically on that pose will give more of an illusion of a smaller waist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. To me, his hips don't look that forward to me. Like they look pretty like neutral. I'm on the camp of pretty much stand upright in that.
That's all I'll say to the legs, right?
I like being upright, but I don't I don't know. It's one of those things that you need to like sit there in front of a mirror and play with it in person to kind of shift it around, see what it looks like,
Yeah.
Do you mind us assessing your posing, like pose by pose, Joe?
I don't mind at all. No, it's funny because I'm very open to hearing what everyone says. There's some people's opinions I really don't give a damn about, to be honest. But
like who?
I'm always open. You never know what the hell you're going to be told or shown. So
yeah. Akeem, what's going on this week?
Not much, man. Just
I looked at a Corvette today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I thought ZR1?
No, I can't afford that. I'm not in that bracket yet of income.
Don't talk to me about Corvettes unless it's a ZR1, man.
What the fuck? Are you that kind of snob? You're that snobby. Are you fucking serious? You got a Porsche. What kind of Porsche did you get?
Turbo, of course, man.
What kind of Porsche did you get?
It's turbo.
Yeah, turbo what?
S.
Turbo S. Don't talk to me unless you get a GT3 RS. Fuck off. Actually, I would argue the Turbo S is the best one for the
Turbo
road.
S is faster than a GT3 RS, isn't it?
Well,
exactly.
Not on the track, but 0 to 60, yes.
Yeah, Chris said his was way faster.
Yeah. 0 to 60 is fucking retarded. Well, you're really that kind of fucking snob? You couldn't just say congratulations on looking. I didn't even buy it, but
congratulations on looking. Congratulations on looking. I didn't buy anything, but congrats on going to the dealership.
The thoughts there, brother.
But he was there to pick up his car anyway.
Yeah, I was. I didn't even go.
When would you drive a car that you wouldn't drive a bike?
It's like going to look at a Mustang and go look at a V6.
No, it's not the. It's not the same. No. That would be
I have a V6 Mustang. I feel hurt.
Oh my god, Akeem!
You fit that thing, Joe?
Yeah.
Akeem, what the fuck?
I've had that of all the cars you would name. I had that car since
literally.
I was 19.
My god, Joe! Akeem, you just fucking
my bad, Joe, my bad. I didn't mean to take shots at you,
man. Listen, if I said Stingray, then you could say that. The Z06 is still a fucking beast, dude. It's yeah. It's like 0 to 60, like 2.9 fucking seconds. What are we talking about here?
I saw you were selling your bike, man. Talk about that.
Yeah, I'm selling my fucking rocket. I wish, actually, it would be the perfect bike for Ian because his bike's too small for him. and he liked his old bike better. And his old bike was the same size as my bike, but my bike had a better engine. So my bike is really the combination of your last bike and your new bike.
Yeah. The only problem is I don't like how they look that much. So it's like, I'm like, but
You don't like how they look? Are you fucking crazy?
they're okay. I mean,
oh my God. Now this guy's insulting this guy's car. This guy's insulting my bike.
you're selling the bike. No, look, I had the same looking bike. The reason I bought a new bike was more for the look and not for the speed, you know?
It's because we're Lebanese. That's what it is.
You don't like the look of it. Looks like a fucking spaceship. What are we talking about? What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I like them. I like them enough that I bought one.
Is that lime green happy there?
Yeah.
No.
That's not a lime green.
No.
I'm just saying. I see
That's an
lime green.
Everest.
It's Kawasaki green. That's not lime green. Don't mistake the two. The two are not the same. The two are not the same.
Kawasaki green, huh?
Kawasaki green is more of like an emerald color.
That's what she said.
And Akeem, look, I'll tell you what. There's one little piece of green. If you see the bike here, look, this is the bike when I bought it.
Even more green.
No, wait.
Even more green.
Look,
Even more green.
this is the bike when I bought it. I got rid of all this fucking green. I just kept this one little piece. I got rid of all the green.
I'll tell you why I don't like the what I didn't like about this bike when I had two is go to the next picture.
One sec. Next picture. Yes.
Sorry, keep going.
Okay. What?
The front end. I found they just look like very like bug-like the big front end of it. Mine was the same. And like I look at it from certain angles, I'm like, this fucking thing looks weird, you know? Like didn't. That's why I went for the naked. It was just like it didn't have that, so I didn't see that I saw on my own bike.
But you know what?
But obviously the comfort level is completely different. But the look, I was just like trying to get something that like looked different. And from a looks perspective, I do like my bike better. But obviously there's a comfort thing that's just like not quite the same.
See, that's the beauty of cars, vehicles, motorcycles, is everybody can just buy their own thing. Because I hate nakeds.
Yeah.
Like naked motorcycles to me are fucked. They look like they're missing like half the motorcycle. The motorcycle is missing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody has their own taste. Yes, Akeem, it's going because you know what? I've finally come to grips with the fact that I will never race motorcycles. There is a racing school for amputees. And the guy that races motorcycle that teaches the course there is like actually has no left arm. So I'm like, oh, perfect. It's like the same.
Mm-hmm.
But my wife is like, listen, I've made a concession in that you can ride your motorcycle still.
Yeah, you put it through enough of it.
I don't.
You could make the case so that taking the racing school would make you a safer
tried
rider.
it. You know what, Ian?
Because it will.
I agreed with you, and I tried to make that case, and she was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" She's like, she's like, "You cannot put me through."
It's the truth, though.
I know it is. Listen, I agree with you 100%, and maybe by next year I'll convince her of that. But as of now,
no, I don't even.
But even if I was gonna convince her of it, and she was gonna go for it, I don't need a 200 horsepower.
No,
bike.
that's the wrong bike for it, anyways.
I don't need a bike on the street, and that bike wouldn't go on the track.
No, you get like a fucking 600, and like.
So no, but the real reason. So I got 4 bikes. The real reason that's going is yes, all those things we just spoke about, but also I wanted something for me and my wife to do together. Like me and my wife are really, really close now. Like our relationship is probably in the best place it's ever been, and like I didn't want to be out on my motorcycle all day by myself and leave her at home. So. And I know you're probably going to make fun of me, Akeem. I fucking swear to God, if you make fun of me, I will end this fucking podcast.
You didn't say anything about anyone else.
No, yeah.
So I think I'm going to get rid of it, and I'm going to buy a trike. Don't make fun of my. I'm fucking disabled, Akeem. You fucking just show.
Are you going to get like a Harley 2 at the back, 1 in the front kind of trike?
Yeah.
Those are cool.
I think that's cute as fuck.
It's better than the Spider for sure.
Yeah, the Spider was.
Are they 2-seater?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Almost every bike's a 2-seater.
1 second. Sorry, I just want to show you guys real quick.
Yeah, let's see what this thing look like.
Yeah, these are ultimate like fucking brother dad mode bikes. Is the best.
Well, yeah.
This thing right here, baby. Right here. This thing's awesome.
These are sick.
Oh,
Like here, 3rd row down, 2nd row from the left, 3rd one down, 1 more. Like there you go.
Yeah, that's what I had clicked. It's awesome. This
Yeah,
thing's fucking.
that's it right there.
You don't like it, Akeem?
Look,
Okay.
this isn't ultimate swag, but it's fucking pretty dope for riding.
Yeah.
I think it's cool as fuck.
It's cool for a
That-
3-wheeler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
look,
does remind me though of like
she
an
looks
old...
she looks like she's having a great time.
Yeah, she looks happy.
It's for lesbians and 80-year-old men. It's awesome.
Yeah, right. Or washed up bikers that don't want to let it go yet.
Or disabled people. Fuck you.
Or exactly.
Or
No,
disabled people, yeah.
Do you still give up? Put a hand sign up when you see another biker when you
For left hand and right hand.
Oh, yeah.
The two wheels down. You got to do that. Of course. What do you mean? That's just
Wait, that's a valid question. What do you do
Right?
now?
Exactly. What do you do now? when you see another biker?
Because the left arm is the one you go.
Time out.
Mhm.
I just want to point out the fact that Akeem asked that question while laughing. So basically making fun of me for not having an arm. We're not that, me and you are not that close, Akeem. We're not close enough.
This podcast is over.
You a couple more podcasts came before you get to there.
Me and you are not close enough for you to be making fun of my disabled fucking.
I'm not.
No,
Summer, I told you you're gonna make fun of me. Fuck.
no, actually, I'll be honest with you, Joe. Honestly, I always thought trikes were fucking gay. The new ones I kind of like, but more importantly, it gives me a chance to kind of feel like I'm still on a motorcycle while I got my wife with me.
I'm strong in the camp, man, that riding is for the experience.
Yes.
Like you, and the more that I ride, and I know you'll agree with me, Fouad, and I know I've heard you say this, is like when I started riding, I was a lot more picky with what I liked with bikes. Like you'd see certain kinds of bikes. I'd see a guy on a GS and I'd be like, that's fucking gay. Or I'd see them on a this. Now it's like, if I just see guys out riding, I'm like, hell yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know how much they enjoy that. I know how much enjoyment it brings to me. I don't give a flying fuck what someone's riding. If they're enjoying it and they feel comfortable and it's something they can share with, like your partner like that, I'm like, fuck, dude, do whatever. That's the best,
But even further than that, though, Ian, I've honestly I've learned to actually even when I don't like a bike, I've learned to
appreciate it.
I appreciate what that person likes about it.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Right. So
Yeah.
anyway, to make Akeem, just because you were making fun of me, I'm going to answer the question. This is funny.
So I'm curious what you do too. Yeah.
I can't wave anymore, so I do a head nod. I
You
do
nod.
that.
Yeah.
I do this, right? But
Okay.
I have learned to, as I'm riding, turn my cruise control on. My cruise control's on the left-hand side, so I have to reach across and turn the cruise control on. So I turn the cruise control on. So when my cruise control is on, I do one of these. So
Yeah.
two hands across.
Across it.
So it's actually, this looks
What do
like
you
two wheels up. I go like
Gotcha.
The person behind
So
you.
he gives a
No,
little
it's for the
hand and two
person.
fingers.
It's the person for the person riding. Paul, what are you confused?
What are you so
Wait,
confused about, Paul?
wait. Paul, what are you confused about?
You're doing these signals to let the other drivers know what you're doing, right?
No.
No, it's
What are you
just
doing it for then?
It's like a wave between motorcyclists.
It's just between
Oh.
motorcycles. We just
Like
say,
you know how
okay.
Jeep people have a fucking Jeep
Yeah.
wave. It's
Yeah,
it's
little
motorcycles. They got that from motorcycles.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I
So-
thought you were signaling your turns.
No. It's a motorcycle.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
that's not. You know what? You're not wrong.
Yeah, well then you'd be
That used to be a thing. That used to be a thing.
no. It's just like a wave, as a camaraderie thing between
Gotcha.
motorcycles.
So it's like a little
But
fist
obviously, if you're in the right lane, you're waving with your left arm.
Left hand,
you know.
yeah.
So
Okay, okay.
Motorcyclists, when they go by each other, go two wheels down. So you point to the
Yeah.
ground with your
I
left
never
arm.
knew it was two wheels down, but yeah, that's just whatever you fucking.
So,
you know.
so with your left arm, and Akeem's making fun of me because I don't have a left arm. So
Just a question, you know.
So now you say 3 wheels down?
now I just go like,
Right.
That's
Yeah.
why. Right. You see, Joe got my sense of humor.
Give her a thinker.
Joe finally got it. I wasn't making fun of you
3 wheels
because
down.
you're
Give her a flashing gang sign.
your left arm. I'm making fun because you're on a 3-wheeler right now. That's why I was making fun of you. Joe finally got it. Me and Joe is on the same page right here.
Akeem, I used to have I don't know if you know what this is, but I used to have a spider. You know what a spider? A Can-Am spider. You know the two wheels, two wheels in the front.
Yeah.
That was fucking gay. At least this still looks
My
looks like a motorcycle.
my dad's 80, and that's what him and his wife ride. They ride a spider. You know.
Well, no, but it wasn't really the looks. It felt gay. It felt go.
Yeah, it's very different than riding a motorcycle. It feels like driving a car at that point,
Yeah.
like an ATV. It's just different. No, but like I said, I think it's fucking just awesome that anyone gets out there and enjoys riding. So, if you have something you like how it looks and you're comfortable on it and you enjoy the experience, fucking give her,
I used to think training on machines was gay when I was coming up. And now that's all I fucking do.
Fouad still does.
I still think it's fucking gay. It's perfect.
Oh, come on, man. I gotta keep my mouth shut.
I knew there was a reason I like Joe. I want to know what you're going to say, Akeem. Go ahead, say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it because
Go ahead, say it. Listen, you already made fun of me for being handicapped.
No,
You can't really do any worse.
Okay, old school bodybuilder recommended training strictly on machine. You think he's gay?
Who?
An old school bodybuilder?
Yeah, one of the legends. He did a lot of machine work. Won a couple of Olympias.
I don't know, Paul.
Phil Heath.
No, well,
Phil.
Phil did some machine stuff too, but
Phil for sure.
Paul, who's an old school bodybuilder that won a couple Olympias that used all machines?
Use
Dorian
all
Yates,
machines?
right?
Like no free weights?
No,
No.
there you go.
Dorian Yates
Ding, ding,
used
ding,
quite
ding,
a few machines.
Who?
Yeah.
Dorian Yates?
Dorian.
Dorian Yates.
Dorian didn't use any machines. He used one machine.
No, he did. He's
a lot of
known for the
machines.
hack squat.
He used
And
the
the leg press.
he used the
Leg press.
Nautilus. Those
And the
don't
pullover.
count. Those don't
Come on,
count.
so that's
Oh, you're not
He
counting
used
that.
to use
Okay.
it. That
Wait,
machine,
wait,
chest
wait.
press,
Chest supported rows. I'd see him do all the time.
Was he
Yeah.
squatting 800 like Ronnie?
Wait. Leg press and hack squat do not fucking count as machines.
They are machines.
What are they?
I know that.
machines.
No,
What
but
are
when, no, but when. Okay, Joe, answer me this question. Answer me this question. When you
That's
said,
like saying your three-wheel
Wait.
bike doesn't count as a bike.
Oh, my
Wait.
God.
when you said, I used to think training with machines was gay. Answer me. Did you include leg press and hack squat in that gay?
Yeah, because I don't barbell squat
Yep.
anymore.
There
Wait,
you go. Thank you.
You did.
So
or
he
did-
was saying before that barbell squatting would be like the cool non-gay.
Yeah, and now I haven't done it in years, so it's kind of gay that I don't, but it works.
Okay. They're obviously machines, but they don't count in that gayness.
So
It'd be
you
more
think-
like an
you think-
isolation
you think-
machine.
You think a chest press machine, bench press machine is the same thing as a barbell bench press?
What's that? I can't fucking hear anything you're saying.
He just said, do you think that a machine chest press is the same as a barbell?
No.
So what are you talking about then?
What do you mean?
How's a hack squat?
No, I'm agreeing with you
and,
guys. Obviously, leg press and a hack squat are machines, but I just don't count them
Okay.
in that when
Let me ask you a question.
when I say somebody uses only machines or too many machines or their training is too machine based or whatever, I'm personally not including leg press and hack squat. That's
You
all I'm
have-
saying.
What
have
about
to.
like when you'd see Dorian, he would do the hammer strength, plate loaded, chest supported row.
and incline press. You use hammer strength
but
incline
those are
press too.
those are plate loaded machines. Different.
You
So
mean
if I get a
cables.
plate loaded quad extension, it's okay.
Yes, yes.
So Paul is always kind of right, and Fouad's just right no matter what the fuck you say.
Okay, listen.
He'll argue with you until he's right.
First of all, Ian's fucking be an asshole. I never said machines are bad.
Well, I was just kidding. I was just kidding when I made this.
I have a number of YouTube videos that people go watch where I use machines all the time.
Yeah, I mean, your gym is full of machines.
But Ian is right, and I will go to my grave saying this. I do think heavy compound movements with free weights are better.
Typically.
I think they're better for your foundation, and then as you get bigger and better as a bodybuilder, the machines serve a better purpose.
I can see that, yeah, because then you're carving.
Truly
that-
isolating.
You're
Yes.
carving with a scalpel instead of a fucking sledgehammer, instead of a chainsaw.
Yes.
I get it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I totally agree with that. But that's exactly my point. Is like when you're talking about putting on mass slabs of fucking meat. To me, that look. I know it's a bro science thing. I know it's my own personal fucking hang up. I never said it was scientifically fucking proven. It's just kind of something I believe.
Yeah. I wonder if it's
No, we
like
all
a-
start off as badass men, and then we turn a little gay when we bodybuild. That's the
I wonder if it's a generational thing too, though, because like when guys like us started training food, like we've typically started like in someone's garage or something. or at least,
Whoa! You started in the fucking 80s, okay? Don't put me. You're way older than I am.
I did start in the 80s. I'm proud of that.
Just
But I,
Paul used to train with cement cans.
yeah, like my dad used to lift with cylinder blocks. He tied cylinder blocks onto a bar and lift with that. But most of us started like in a makeshift gym, like in a garage, or like a at least a smaller gym, and then you advance into like a more fancier gym later.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
you got you
Yeah,
go-
you get used to learning like shit. You get whatever.
Yeah.
you have-
I do agree from the sentiment that I think free weight fundamental exercises are good for like learning your body and learning movement patterns and learning how to like actually move
Yeah.
through space coordinated and well and have control. So I do agree that as a it's like building the base of your house, like building your foundation. I think they're very important because I think it just really is what teaches people how to fucking move properly without guidance and assistance. I think as you're a higher level and you know how to move, then I think it's like there's the more refinement and isolation and getting more stability to be able to hit a muscle more effectively. And then I think they can still have their place. But I think that, you know, as you get to the level of like Joe and shit and Akeem and stuff, I think then the machines have more and more place in that
Akeem,
spot for sure.
I'm gonna ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
I have a gun to your head. Okay. No, better yet, a gun to your mom's head. No offense to your mother. I have a gun to your mom's head. You made fun of my arms. So I can say that.
See, to kill his mom.
Now you got see where I'm coming after him, right? He couldn't even say my dad. He had to go to my mom.
drastic.
Yeah, okay. Maybe a little extreme. It's a little extreme. I'm sorry, Joe. Okay. I have a gun to your dad's head.
your girlfriend's head.
First of all, Fouad,
Yes.
in the black community, you don't ever talk about a black guy's mom.
Yeah,
That's in every fucking community. Don't start. Don't pull the black card on me. Fucking fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm dropping my black card.
Yeah.
Okay, ask the question. What's the question?
Okay. Gun to your dad's head.
Uh-huh.
And you have to put on an inch on your quads or 2 inches on your quads in set amount of time. Or not just on your quads, say your whole body. You have to put on X amount of weight, X amount of muscle on a DEXA scan, right?
Uh-huh.
Are you using predominantly machines or predominantly free weights? Your dad will die if you don't fucking put on at least 3 pounds of muscle.
Oh, fucking. I'm using predominantly weights.
See? That's always the fucking answer.
I would use machines.
I have to put a gun to your head to get the answer. That's the thing.
I would use machines.
Ian would still use machines. Okay, that's fair.
If I'm healthy, free weights. Like if nothing hurts, free weights.
Yeah. Interesting. What do we got? We got Italy this weekend or next weekend? This weekend, I think.
This weekend.
I didn't realize what Bonac was doing in Italy until today.
Yeah. Bonac, Hutchison,
So
Baruz does not have his visa yet.
Oh, right.
He
Yeah.
won't. Yeah, he's not gonna.
Ali is going to be there. I think those are the top 3 now that Baruz is out. Sorry, Joe, you were going to say something.
I was just going to say I was really confident in Jordan. He looks incredible. But when I saw Bonac, I was like, fuck.
Well,
Bonac looks pretty damn good.
Joe, it wasn't just Bonac. It was Ali. Remember, like Ali, a lot of people had Ali. I don't know if he goes by Ali or Edward. A lot of people had Ali beating William at the show last week.
Yeah.
He fucking
So
looked
Ali's
phenomenal.
doing this one too? Ali's doing Italy
Yeah.
too?
The scorecard didn't say that, though.
What's that?
Was it straight first?
Yeah, the first scorecard I trade first.
I'm just going by. There was a couple people there, like Suki was there watching, and I'm going by some of the photos and what people thought. I'm not going by the judges' standards. Sorry,
I read some
Akeem. Sorry, Akeem. I'm just saying. I thought a lot of, and when I said a lot of people, I didn't mean judges. I meant like people watching.
Yeah, I see a lot of comments.
Felt like Ali was really good. If I can get my internet to come up, we'll see exactly what he looked like. This was
The thing that's so good about Bonac though is he's so thick and like he doesn't have holes. Like
but
he's so compact.
Ali doesn't either, man. And he's still young and fresh, and I think he's got Bonac beat in the shoulders and arms. The problem is, I don't think he has the same width, which is crazy to say.
Is it not just me, or does Ali have like a lot of Phil Heath structure?
I could see it. It's
go up,
upper
Fouad,
body.
go to his main
Yeah.
page. Go to his main page. Go up to the top. Look at his front double. No, the front double.
That's a crazy shot, dude.
Like this to me looks just like Phil Heath.
Yeah, it's his stomach, the way he does it.
It's the stomach,
Yeah,
it's the
exactly,
arms,
yeah.
it's the legs, like the waist, how the waist is shaped. Everything to me looks so Phil Heath.
Yeah,
This guy's impressive.
No?
I don't
But-
personally see that, but I guess
Really? Looks
What's his back look like? What's his back?
his back is amazing. He's a very heavily muscled dude, and he's got great shape.
Yeah, he's got great shape.
Let's see if I can find it back. There's this. I mean,
Yeah, it's just his width and the chest width is the one thing that hurts him. But I mean, he's fucking so good, man.
Yeah.
he is very, very good.
He's improved a lot from last
You know
year.
what,
Right?
Ian? I said this to Paul. We were talking. Remember you, me, and Joe. What's his name? James and Stefan were on the podcast last week. I brought him up, and nobody like said anything, and I was like, maybe I'm off because I thought
didn't he have a showing last year? He wasn't.
I think I put him the
couple shows
highest
last
in our
year.
predictions. So
he was second,
Third,
to,
right?
He was
Maybe I didn't.
He was third to Quint,
Okay.
and a lot of people had him beating Quint, and then it was Urs won the show. But I thought I'm like he's gonna fucking look amazing, but none of you three like kind of agreed or picked up on it, and I just let it go.
no, we were just talking about obviously the Sasan and the Bonak mostly. So I think it just got put the wayside, which isn't fair to Ali, but obviously he's put us on notice now. You know.
Yeah,
Beating Sass is big.
yeah. Let's see if I can go to Bodybuilders Without Borders and see if we can take a look at some photos from that show. Let's skip down. There he is there. Let's scroll down to where we had William. There's William. Let's see, where are they side by side here?
Right there.
Did I miss it? Where is it?
Yeah.
So where does Bonak beat him? And like the side shots mainly?
I think personally, it was probably quads are the main area, but I don't.
Back double bicep too.
Yeah, I mean the hamstrings look a little slight.
Yeah.
He's got great shape.
Mhm.
His conditioning is amazing. Yeah,
Maybe
I mean,
little harder through the backside, but
Yeah.
I see hamstrings lagging a bit where I don't think Bonak has that.
yeah, Bonat's super thick through the back. Like
That's what I was saying. That's why I still think Bonak is going to beat him.
I think as the main area would be the lower body. Like if you look at William here, like look at his legs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy to see a guy that's 45 years old still hanging onto his legs like that.
Yeah, they're so dense.
And
I don't know how he trains, but
for
it's
anybody,
probably just machines.
for anybody.
oh yeah, I was gonna say it.
But he built on a 3-weight.
For anybody watching at home, if you ever get a chance to go watch a show where William's competing, the videos don't do it justice.
No.
It's like it's crazy. When he did Detroit, I was like, it was absolutely insane seeing him in person, man. The depth of his muscle is like it's just crazy to see.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see too that at 45 he's still bringing like great conditioning.
Getting better.
Yeah.
You guys ever stop to think about like some of these guys that have these like world class, best of all time physiques, and all they had was the shit they had back then? Like if they had the access to the knowledge,
insane.
training styles, everything now, like what they would look like compared to the guys nowadays.
Yeah, I mean everything, man. Like the nutrition science, the drugs, the food, the fucking machines, the trade, like everything. It's crazy.
But don't ask
Even
them,
the longevity.
Don't ask them that. They think the 90s were the era of all eras.
What? No, he was saying like from.
But I'm
before.
complimenting them. Like, yeah, it's like
He's
they
complimenting
did all that with way less than we have now.
Imagine
So
how good they'd be
those
with what we
physiques.
have now. Yeah.
Yeah, because they had the work ethic and they're just genetics with a barbell or whatever the fuck. And then it's like, yeah, can you imagine if they were able to do what they do with what we have? Like even the training, like we're talking about Bonak's legs.
Yeah.
Like he's part of this era that there's so many, like, look at how big Nick's legs have gotten with the 3-plate fucking hack squat. Like these guys don't believe they have to get under 10-plate hack squats anymore. And their legs are just bigger than ever. So it's like, these guys could have stuck around a lot longer or even gotten more than what were able to get. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, for example, if you put me under a barbell, I could never grow my quads. I just can't stay upright. But because I have training knowledge on like time under tension, all this little shit, my quads have come up.
Yeah.
Because I kept trying to do that old school shit and it didn't work. It was when I changed my training style, my quads finally grew.
Yeah.
So it's like if they knew that, they probably could have had even better fucking shit than they had back then.
Yeah, I think every era, Paul, you can probably comment on this. I think every era has like their style, right? Like every era goes through like a different style, I think. Like Dorian's era was probably more strict than like Ronnie's era, for example. Because I noticed like the eras like seem to be like the guy at the top almost dictates.
Yes, that's a standard.
And it like
Yeah.
it kind of trickles down, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, yeah, and Dorian brought in the size, the you know.
But Dorian brought in like Dorian was like executed, right? He had like perfect form. So
Yeah.
I want like I think that probably trickled down more so than in Ronnie's era where he was like a little bit sloppier. If you noticed, everybody in that area was kind of like trained the same way.
In Ronnie's era?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And then it changed again after that era was done.
I don't know. Do you think that's accurate or am I off on that?
No, I think there's some truth to that for sure. I think you know, whoever the standard is for that era, kind of people are going to try and mimic that style, you know, to be as good as him or better. So I think it kind of dictates the style for that era, especially if you have someone who's a dominant, you know, so dominant for that era, like
Akeem,
a
what do
Ronnie
you think?
or Dorian.
Is that accurate?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the top guy always set the standard.
Hmm.
You know, in every sport too. You know, not just
Yeah.
in bodybuilding, in
Yeah.
basketball, baseball.
Yep.
You know, whoever the great player is, everybody basically try to emulate that person.
Makes
Because you
sense.
try to
Everyone's
catch up to that person. Yeah.
yeah, trying to chase the winner.
Did
Mhm.
when Lee Haney said stimulate, don't annihilate, did that sink in ever like did that trickle down or no? Because I don't
Of
think
course, it did.
That's what I do now.
That's why.
No,
That's
no.
when you have that Gaspari bringing in that crazy conditioning and
Yeah,
stuff
but
like that.
Gaspari was the opposite. Gaspari's training was annihilate. It wasn't stimulate. He was known for
Yeah.
fucking like crazy like voluminous workouts.
Yeah,
So
but
He's actually said though that he did too much. He said he wished he could go
No,
back
no,
to
I'm not-
do as much.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not saying what's right or wrong. I'm saying like
Oh,
Lee was at the very top.
Mhm.
yeah.
And he was a stimulate, don't annihilate guy. And I'm just saying, like, did that trickle down? Obviously not to every single person, but
Yeah.
like it was that kind of the overarching theme of that era,
I think so.
you know?
I
People see
think
what
so
works for
too.
him. People try to emulate the winner, so they see
Yeah.
what's working for him. They try it
Mhm.
Yeah.
until another standard comes in.
Interesting. Okay. What let's do some predictions, I guess. We got the Italy show coming up. Who do we have here? Me, Ian, Paul, Big Joe. Is that Joe Palasios? I think so.
I
And
think so.
Akeem. Okay. Who do we got here? Jeez. Okay, we got Baruz. I got to get taken out of here because I don't think it's going to matter at this point, even if he does get a visa.
It's like
Is it this
Thursday.
weekend?
Yeah, it's fucking Thursday already.
Yeah.
It's too late then, yeah.
Yeah, we got to get Baruz out of here. So let's pick without Baruz. So that means Jordan.
We got fucking Vlad doing this show.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Yeah.
Glad the
Yeah.
Impaler.
This
The
guy
what?
always. This guy.
Wait, Paul, what did you say? What Vlad
Did
the
he go?
what?
Wasn't there? I think it's somebody else. Did he
the
go
No,
by
say,
like
say the word, the nickname. Say the word that you gave as the nickname.
the Impaler?
You say Impaler?
Yeah, Impaler.
Impaler?
Impaler.
Impaler.
The Impaler.
The same guy though.
I also
Yeah,
caught.
Yeah.
I also caught the cylinder block comment earlier, but I didn't say anything.
A what?
What's wrong with that?
It's not called a cylinder block.
What's it called then?
A cinder block.
Oh right, yes, yes.
I didn't even catch
I
that.
didn't catch that either.
Yeah.
I was trying to be nice. I'm like, I'm just gonna leave this one alone. But
Yeah, now that you bring that up, yeah. now that
He
you
says it with
mention
such a
that, yeah.
surety that we just fucking flies by sometimes, you know?
Man, I just get lost in his confidence.
Yeah.
He's good.
Believe yourself. Yeah, others believe in you too.
this is Vlad. Vlad always fucks me up because on Instagram he looks like Mr. Olympia.
Yeah.
This guy's all like
And he's
definition of just Persian fucking Russian guy moved to the Middle East now, eh?
This guy's
Love this.
Ferrari.
definition of swag. You can't even.
Yeah, like Gucci suits and the
Yeah.
fucking cars like in the Middle
Look at
East.
that
It's so
suit
funny.
too. That's awesome. You like that green, Akeem?
For the shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well, the whole suit.
Yeah.
not lime enough. Not lime enough.
The car and the suit.
I'd wear that.
Look at
Yeah.
he does. Look at how he fits in this car. You can't fit.
He looks so comfortable.
His leg is spilling over the socket fucking center console. There's some really good ones in here. Look, I could never wear this. How can he wear this? I can never wear this.
guy's swag is amazing.
I know.
Yeah,
It
he
looks
does.
so comfortable.
For sure.
Love it. Yeah.
Look, he's training in like a fucking $800 fucking
Right.
soccer jersey. Let's see where else. Look at this fucking maroon colored fucking suit.
Oh my God,
Jesus.
Look at
that's
this guy's awesome.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I see this shit and I'm like, I gotta move to Dubai.
You
Look
see
at
the
that.
color of that Lambo though?
No.
Where?
Was it in the one with the maroon shirt? What color? Or is that Porsche? I didn't see the car. It was like a green car.
Yeah, it's a Porsche.
No, it's
Wow.
a.
Oh,
It's
it's
like
the Porsche.
this is like it's like mustard fucking
Yeah.
puke. Fuck drives that.
Look at that picture on the far left there. Lying on the carpet.
Come on, this color's like Porsche makes so many nice colors. This is not the color. But it looks like he has multiple fucking supercars, so whatever.
What is this guy doing?
Yeah.
I don't know, man, but fucking
Big
he's
pimping.
Yeah.
it's like everything. He's like like look at this.
Yeah, meeting princes. Got a kid on his shoulder.
He's become so Arab.
This outfit is like $3,000.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna sweat in it all day long.
Gonna ruin it.
Purple Urus. There we go.
Uh,
I don't know what he's doing, dude, but whatever he's doing, I want to fucking figure it out. Look, he's got this.
he's
look at
just
this
doing it right, man. That's what he's
he's got this charcoal fucking Mercedes.
V6 Mustang, you know?
Like royalty.
Vlad, whatever you're doing out there, bro, you got some swag.
Yeah, yeah.
This
Who
guy-
cares
this
about
is-
bodybuilding?
this is
This
hilarious.
guy's got a great life.
I give you the thumbs up.
Look at this
Yeah.
one. Look at that
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
shot.
He's all
I
his
want
cars, or
I
what?
want to know how many of these cars he owns.
Yeah, me too.
Chic Vlad, you know?
There you go. He's on the camels.
Yeah, it's awesome.
What else? Let's see.
Doing interviews in the desert.
This is great. Look at they got the cigar going.
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
living it up. Let's see. This
Yeah,
is
he doesn't need to compete.
this is just no, he doesn't. Just take pictures like
Fucking
this.
Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his Rolls Royce. I could just look at his fucking swag pictures all day.
I know.
He's got a great.
I honestly did this recently. This is why I'm laughing at this.
Look at this fucking look at this
I
I
love
Versace.
that
literally
one.
went down his profile and had like such a laugh at this fucking. I'm like, this is amazing.
full head of hair too. He's doing it.
Oh
right.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Nice hair.
Look at this. That's a fucking Lambo.
Here we go. There we go. That's a Lambo.
What else do we got here? Good for you, Vlad. Congratulations on being a fucking
You made it.
Persian chic.
Persian
Yeah,
boss.
he's on a
Yeah.
yacht now too. Fucking right.
Oh, this is
He's got
hilarious.
a robe on.
Look at this one. Look at this one.
Yeah.
This guy's great.
Sushi on the water, baby.
Big boss.
I was like, he looks like the evil boss at the end of a video
The
game.
fucking what's that building in Dubai there in the back? The fucking fancy ass hotel in the background.
Yeah.
Burj Khalifa or something like that?
Yeah.
No, that's what's fucking. I
That's
can't remember what that hotel's called.
That's the tall one. I forget what that one's called.
Yeah, the fucking one that looks like a sail at the.
Look at this. Look at this one.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't even take this picture. Like, wait,
I wish I could take pictures like this.
let me sit on my hood.
No,
What's that?
that's
It's like almost like a
Oh,
picture.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
almost like a picture the Trend Twins would take, but serious.
He's
Yeah.
got a
You know,
Chevelle.
Got a muscle
man.
car too.
He's got a Chevelle, yeah.
He's got a bike.
Look at this. He knows even to take when you're taking pictures in an old muscle car, you got to take them with like this filter on it,
Yeah.
so it looks like you're from the 50s.
Yeah.
he looks exactly like someone I would make in Grand Theft Auto.
Literally. Yeah.
This is so
All right, we're out of his
Yeah.
era here.
okay. We'll go back now.
It's a sick car though.
Anyway, the point I was trying to make is on fucking Instagram, this fucking guy looks like look at this back. Look at this fucking back.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
something,
it just doesn't quite come together on stage. And
yeah, something
Mhm.
happens when he gets on. Like, look at this back fucking lat spread. Like, that's nutty.
What do you think he touches up his photos or just photographs well?
No, I don't. I just think he's overly muscled, and when you're taking pictures in a gym, all pumped up, like
all
you
by
look-
yourself too.
Yeah, all by yourself. You like
Yeah.
this looks phenomenal, but when you get on stage, the stomach gets exposed, the legs
yeah,
aren't
it doesn't
overly,
flow quite as well.
the
yeah.
legs aren't overly big, like you know what I mean. So when he gets on stage and like next to like even here, right, it looks great, but like you got to think here he's hiding all his weaknesses.
Mhm.
But when you're on stage in a front double or in a front relax, you can't hide any of that because every shot you look at, all the weaknesses are being hidden.
Mhm.
So it's
Got huge
like
delta.
you can't.
I think it's probably he poses a lot in front of a mirror too. So sometimes when
Yeah.
he gets on stage, when he gets
Yeah.
on stage, he poses would change a lot.
people need to be careful of this. I
Yeah.
got caught by this. When people take pictures, like if you have a photographer next to you and he's taking your picture in a mirror, you look 3 times bigger.
Yeah.
I think a key means to like posing in a mirror when you can see yourself versus
Yourself,
like not.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
Like you
I
pose
thought-
in front of the mirror all the time. It's like you're
Yes.
good at posing
Yeah.
in front of
Posing,
a mirror.
Yeah.
It's like
When you get on stage.
training in front of a mirror. It's like you
Mhm,
need to be
mhm.
able to have this set like the body awareness to do without it. You know.
Right.
A lot of young guys make
That's,
that
that's
mistake.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Right, I get it.
And
Sorry.
a lot of competitors make that mistake, and then
Yeah.
they get on stage, and then they're like deer in headlights.
So
Yeah.
if we look at him on stage, kind of going through some of his shots, I know this is old, so maybe he's bigger now, but I thought there was a video there.
He's not
still-
bigger.
he's-
He's more rich. That's for sure.
He's definitely still a great bodybuilder, but I think in a lineup like this, he can do all right. You know.
Yeah, I mean, with Ali and William there and Jordan, I don't see it.
Oh, I don't think he's top
Yeah.
3, but I think he can make that first 5.
Mhm.
I was going to say the first 5.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
right on
definitely
that
top
cusp
5.
of the first 5. Yeah.
I'll start. I'm just gonna go William, and then I'll go. I think after that I'll go Jordan, then I'll go Edward, then I'll go. Where's Daniel? I think
Mhm.
Goss. And
Roman slipped in his last show a little bit, eh?
yeah, Justin Musial is impressing me lately, but he didn't do well last week.
No, I don't think he did.
Look good though.
Gianluca. Why does that name sound familiar?
We looked at him before.
Oh, he looks pretty good.
Drago's in the show too. Remember him?
He's got good legs.
Drago did the last show too, I think.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he's a little smaller though.
He's too small.
Yeah. Yeah, he's another guy with a great Instagram profile, wasn't he?
Look
Yeah,
at these fucking.
this guy was in Toronto. You just judged this guy, Paul.
Look at these legs, dude.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
It's crazy.
He looks so much bigger, so big in his photo by himself when he's standing at the equipment. He looks so small, right?
hmm
I'll go Justin, Vlad. Who's Andrea Bolzoni? That sounds familiar too. Oh, this older guy.
Older Italian guy.
Yeah. Abdul Sarifi. Oh, he looked good. We looked at him last
Yeah.
week. I'll take this guy. Roman. Who's Jonathan? Peter? That sounds familiar too. Oh, he's blocked me. I'll take Gianluca at 9. And then finish with Bozo. Finish with Drago. Okay, I'm done.
I'll go ahead.
Go ahead.
Jordan.
Ooh,
for Jordan for the win, eh?
Yeah,
Go
fuck it.
Oh shit!
Go for Jordan, you know?
Looks great.
Bonac, Edward.
Where's Ali? 1 second. Sorry. There he is. Okay, go ahead.
You got the top 3 there? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll go Goss.
Wait, did I forget? Oh no, I didn't. I got Goss.
No,
Okay,
you got
go ahead.
Goss. Then I'll go Vlad.
Vlad,
Then I'll go Justin.
Vlad, Justin,
Then I'll go Abdullah Sharif.
Abdullah Sharif. Where did he go? There he is. Okay.
Then I'll go Roman.
Roman.
Did you? Oh no, you forgot
Who did
Justin.
Who did I forget? I thought I put Justin. There he is. Right here.
Oh, so no, you're looking at that's
That's your
yours,
pick.
dude. I'm on the right.
Oh shit! Where did you put Justin?
I put him after Vlad.
Justin.
So just
and
switch him and Roman, and
it's
then
gonna-
switch Roman and Abdul.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna go. Gian. Oh no, shit. Sorry. Okay, put Gianluca,
Okay.
and then swap him with Roman,
Gianluca and Roman.
and then swap Roman and Abdullah. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna go Drago. Yeah.
Drago. Okay. Paul.
William, Jordan.
Wait. William. Where the fuck did Jordan go?
I think he was near the bottom.
Jordan. Yeah.
Ali Edward. Why did you go by Ali Edward if his name's Edward?
Just go on,
Hard.
please.
Daniel Goss,
Daniel Goss.
Roman.
Roman.
Who do I got left here? I'm gonna go Abdullah. No. Sorry, Vlad, then Abdullah.
Vlad, Abdullah. Wait, I don't think it registered Abdullah. Oh, it did. Go ahead.
Um, I wonder if I should flip Vlad and Roman.
Come on, Paul. Shot clock.
I'm gonna flip Vlad and Roman.
Vlad and Roman. Okay.
Yep. What am I down to? Is that 7? So I need 3 more.
8. You got 8.
I'm at 8 next, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go scroll up for a second.
There's only Andrea Bolzoni up there.
Oh, that's it. Okay, so I'll go Justin there.
Justin.
Musial. And then I'll go Drago. No, then Di Lorenzo, then Drago.
There's no Di Lorenzo. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Drago. Okay.
Yep.
Joe.
I want to do Bonac, Jordan,
Bonac.
Edward.
Jordan. Edward.
And then I'll do the Vlad guy.
Vlad.
Then Daniel Goss, I mean.
Daniel.
Then Roman. Yes. And then Justin Musil, Abdullah. I'll do Drago and then Lorenzo.
Okay. Akeem. Save the best for last.
Bonac first.
Bonac. Okay.
Justin.
Justin?
Sorry,
Jordan.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Then Ali third. Vlad fourth. Okay.
Vlad fourth.
Yeah. Then Daniel fifth.
Daniel.
Can I see Juan?
Who do you want to see?
No, Justin. Sorry, Justin.
Oh, Justin.
He didn't show pictures of Justin.
Okay.
I just want to see what he looks like. Because I'm not too familiar with him as a competitor.
Who do you want to look at?
Justin.
Oh, Justin.
Mm-hmm.
Justin, this is his most recent update. He looks a lot bigger in person than these photos, though.
Yeah, he was the one that was competing against with we had a comparison between him and Amir, right?
I don't know.
At the last show, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay. I'll put him in I'm one of my up to.
You are at 7. You have him in
Yeah,
6 right now.
Okay, 6. Roman. Yeah. Abdullah.
You got 2 more.
Drago. And then what's Lorenzo?
Di Lorenzo. Okay, that's it. All right, we'll see how it goes next week. Are we going to put a bet on this or what?
Sure.
Okay. Joe, if you lose, you have to eat a large pizza.
During prep?
Yeah.
Get to that.
Fuck.
You can throw it up afterwards.
What are we going to bet, Akeem?
Turn bulimic after a bit.
You got to do like the time that I did it, where because it's prep friendly, is do a shot of like the hottest hot sauce from your grocery store.
He got to do like blessed. Just smell the pizza and then eat your prep food. every time you take a bite, just smell the pizza and then you eat your prep food.
Yeah, order it and just leave it in your house. You know.
Okay. Let's do some questions before we go. Okay. What is something good that's happened in your life recently, Akeem?
Oh, wow.
Did you get another number to add to the Rolodex or what?
10 more.
10. Yeah, 10. What am I saying? 1 more. It's like he's not an average person.
Summer love.
Yeah.
Suffer love.
I mean, my life has been pretty boring, man.
Joe, you never have, or not Joe, Akeem, you have nothing to ever have anything fucking, Tell us something. Tell us something.
Like, seriously, my life has been pretty boring. You know?
There's nothing good has happened to you in the last. When was the last time you were on? A week ago or 2 weeks ago?
Oh, we were on
2 weeks
the
ago.
night the Knicks played.
2 weeks ago.
No.
Oh yeah,
that was-
the Knicks won the NBA championship.
That
There
doesn't
you go,
count.
yeah.
That's not.
Yeah,
He's a Knicks fan.
counts. That counts.
That didn't happen to you.
Listen, New York pride, coming from New York and watching those last two games.
You're just trying to get us out of telling. You're trying to
No,
get
man.
yourself out of telling yourself something personal
Okay,
about yourself.
Paul was the only one that messaged me after the show
That
because
was a
I
crazy
gave him my
game.
time from watching that game, and Paul messaged me and was just like, "Yo, I think they're coming back." I said,
Listen.
me and Paul was on back and forth.
Listen,
I did,
Paul messaged you because he likes black people. That's the only reason he messaged you.
I love basketball and rapping. But no, because when we were on the podcast, I remember looking at the TV and I was like,
Yeah.
they're down by like 25.
He's-
And then
I
they
know,
came back
remember
and
he told me
won.
that they're like 29 actually, almost 30 points.
Okay,
Yeah.
can you get back on topic here? What is something
I
good?
am. I told you that was something amazing,
Okay, we're gonna come back to
dude.
you, Joe.
The last time the Knicks won a championship was like 53 years. I probably never would see that again.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to repeat.
Okay, all right, fine. Joe, what's something good that happened to you recently?
Well, I'm kind of famous now in the bodybuilding world.
That is true. That is true.
This is a brewing
No,
rivalry.
my son is pretty cool. I got to see him like take a few like steps. He's pretty much walking now.
Oh,
So that was
that's
pretty
Oh,
cool.
yeah?
awesome,
How
man.
old?
Yeah. He's
How
13 months. He'll be
Okay.
14 months on the 7th of July.
That's
it
real
drunk
cool,
walk?
man.
So he's at a drunk
Yeah,
walk. with
it's
his
funny.
belly
He's fucking lazy. So he'll take steps like, come on, buddy. And he's like, nah, fuck this. He'll drop down.
That's awesome. Paul,
Yeah, that's
what's
Well,
good?
I can tell you about
What's
some of the
good?
bad stuff that's happened lately.
No, we don't want to hear.
Yeah, no, let's hear Paul's bad stuff. Yeah,
No,
I wanna
come
hear-
on.
Yeah, okay.
please.
That's much
Okay, you
more
want to hear a
entertaining.
string of bad luck?
All,
Ian?
Yeah.
all I hear is bad stuff. from
Let's hear Paul. I want to hear.
Okay, Ian hasn't heard it though.
Okay.
So first my car broke down like 2 or 3
I
weeks
heard
ago.
that. Yeah.
Then right after that, my pool, I had to put a new liner in my pool. There's 2 massive tears developed along the rim after I filled the water up. Then when so I booked the liner, they're gonna come do it in a couple of weeks. And in the meantime, they're like, you can use your pool for now if your kids want to swim. So I try to get the pool ready and the pump goes.
oh,
So and then a couple of days after that, I noticed a crack in my windshield of my car. So I've just been getting pummeled lately, man. It's just like like I'm cursed right now or something
Yeah,
with
that's
bad
brutal.
luck. Yeah. So anyway, that's
Sorry to hear that,
Shit
Paul.
luck I've had,
It's
yeah.
just listen. Life always tests you the hardest before good things happen.
Oh, I hope that's true, Fouad, because it's been now
Telling you.
about 3 weeks of shit and nothing good has happened, except for I had a couple good workouts.
I'm telling you,
Workouts.
the best things in my life always came to me after the fucking worst shit times.
Well, I'll keep you posted on that then. Hopefully by this time next week I got some good things to talk
We
about.
look forward to it, Paul.
I didn't
Look
say-
forward to your resurgence.
I didn't say immediately. It's not like next week all of a sudden. I'm
So
just
what's
saying,
your time frame here?
I'm saying like that. Think of like the eras of your life. Like the bad era
You
always.
just need to hit so low that it can only be up from there, Paul.
right.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
So I got to expect
Yes.
something else.
Yeah, eventually it'll get
Worse
so low
happens
that
then.
everything will be better, and then we'll
Right.
be great. You know,
There you go. That's
Yeah.
all. That's it.
Yeah, and then like I find like a $5 bill somewhere or something, and that's supposed to be like turning my life around.
Final fucking loony on the ground.
Yeah,
You gotta find out
There we
about
go. This is what Ian was talking about.
Ian, what good something good? He can't find anything. He's such a depressing person.
Yeah,
He's like
nothing I'm going to talk.
such a difference.
he's
Nothing
like
I'm going
my
to talk about. Yeah,
my life sucks again.
oh, my life's great, but
I know it is.
You're squatting 6 plates again, no?
no, yeah, things are
What's
good,
something? What's something good you want to tell everybody?
man. I don't know how recent are we talking. Like I bought a new house this year.
No, like in the last like 2 or 3 months.
Well, we traveled together, Ian.
Yeah, I don't know. I, mean,
That's-
I don't have like an exact.
he's
thing.
like I went for breakfast with Paul. That was pretty good.
We shared a nice breakfast, had a nice trip in Calgary together, got some good workouts in, you know?
Yeah,
That was a great time.
Ah,
I
time
enjoyed
with your friends is good. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is Paul guest posing at the Detroit Pro 2027?
I don't know. Nobody wants to see this on stage. I don't know why.
Oh, I swear to God,
everyone
once in a
wants
while.
I swear to God, if you guest posed, the entire fucking place would be on their feet.
Even if you looked horrific, it would be amazing.
You don't even have to diet. You don't have to shave. You don't have to do anything. Just take your shirt off. That's it. Just take
Take
your
my
shirt
shirt
off. listen, you always want to be a pro bodybuilder. This is your opportunity.
Yeah.
Take your shirt off.
Arguably could have been.
Take your shirt. No, you never could have been. But listen,
I
take your
would
shirt off.
I
Hit a
would
few
need some peer
poses.
support on that. So like if a couple of guys got up there with me, took their shirts off, then maybe I
I'm
would.
sure Ian would take it off.
You guys
Take
peer
it off.
pressure me this year to take my shirt off. You can fucking
Yeah.
do it at your own show, Paul. Come on.
Yeah. Well, if you take it off again, Ian, I'll take it off with you.
Okay.
Paul,
We'll
listen,
bear
You
back
know,
together.
Okay,
I did a group guest posing with Gasp
Yeah.
with all these guys. And I
weeks ago, I
didn't
saw
tell
that.
Justin Compton about it. I didn't tell him
Yeah.
because I didn't want him to diet me for it. I
Right.
was like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do all that shit before my
Yeah.
prep. So I didn't tell him shit.
Is that
Paul,
the video where your son was cheering you on?
Yeah, that's the one.
Paul, let me just tell you this.
Mm.
You always want to be a pro. Never happened.
Well, it could have.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave up. Yeah, traumatized.
When in your life are you going to be able to get on stage and get a standing ovation from people? You don't know what that feels like.
Well, I do actually.
You do.
I had some loud applauses in the past in my competitive
No,
past.
no. People are going to get on their feet and cheer you on.
And I'm just gonna hit pose after pose. I got
Yes.
like 2 poses. I got a
Yes.
side chest left.
You could just hit a side chest over and over again, and people are going to
Okay.
go crazy.
I still got a crab and a side chest, so I can hit 2 poses for the crowd.
There you go. That's
Yeah,
all. That's all they want.
Yeah,
You need, Paul.
maybe some slight twists on each of them.
Listen. You're not going to compete. People wanted you to compete. This is the least you could do. And think of the tickets it'll sell. We'll be rich.
yeah, I'm sure that'll fill out.
Imagine if you made like a whole series of like leading up
Yeah,
to like Paul
yeah.
prepping for the guest posing. That'd be
Oh my
amazing.
god, it'd be
you know?
crazy.
Like fucking like
I don't wanna wear
Rocky
trunks, though.
montages of Paul training and eating and like, you know.
There's 2 problems with that though. I don't want to wear trunks, and I don't want to put
You
together.
don't
a
have
routine.
to
No, you don't have to.
wear pants and just take your shirt off.
No, gotta show the legs.
No.
The legs are shredded though.
Okay, wear shorts. Wear short shorts.
Short shorts. Okay, I can wear short shorts. Okay.
I wore Batman spandex for mine.
Yeah, there you go. We'll
Yeah,
get some
that's
Batman
right.
spandex.
Yeah.
There you
Get
go.
my old man ass sticking out.
Spider-Man or
Sure,
Superman
yeah.
or something, you know.
Yeah, bulge in the front, my old man saggy ass in the back.
Paul, what's the capital of Uzbekistan?
Uzbekistan, eh? So I told you before, these breakaway Soviet provinces I'm not that familiar with.
Breakaway.
I'm gonna say that's a tough one. Does anyone else on the panel know this one at all?
I don't know.
Yeah,
No.
this is a pretty.
Speaking of, I actually went to a trivia night last night.
Did you?
Oh yeah, how'd you do?
Yeah. There was 5 teams. Our team came third, so we did okay, but not amazing.
Okay,
But it was
five
there was a
teams finished
strong
third.
correlation I can say between the size of the team and how well they did. So like the 2 teams we beat had only 2 people, we were 4, and the 2 teams that beat us had 7 and 8. So it's
Oh,
like
okay. Yeah,
more
yeah.
brains you got, the better you do.
Oh,
for sure,
absolutely,
you know,
yeah,
like-
for sure.
So, but no, it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Was it like a variety of topics or?
Yeah, there was 6 categories and they were all like different, and it was like kind of related to fucking Father's Day. So like, you know, there was a category that like they were all like dad core categories. So like one was like fucking dad music, one was sports, one was beer, which obviously we knew literally nothing about beer. That's
Yeah.
what like craft beer and shit. I'm like, I don't fucking know, you know.
Yeah.
And then like one was dates on the calendar, which none of us knew any either. And then I can't remember what the last one was, but yeah, there was 6 of them. And then we like
Yeah,
went through, and then it was
those are
general
tough
score at the
topics.
end. It was fun though.
Paul, Uzbekistan.
I can't even name you a city in Uzbekistan. So
All right, we'll pass. Tashkent.
what?
Tashkent. I would have
Tashkent.
never known. that.
Tashkent.
Tashkent.
Yeah, no, yeah. Tashkent or Tashkent?
Tash.
Kashkent.
Okay, forget it. Cylinder block. Cylinder block.
Cylinder block. Impaler.
Fouad, have you seen the bagger motorcycle races? Yes, they're amazing. Dodgeball tournament, Seth, Ian Akeem versus Paul, Tonio, and Mike. Who wins? Seth, Ian Akeem versus Paul, Tonio, and Mike.
Oh, we're absolutely cooking.
Yeah, we're watching that.
No chance.
I was gonna say whoever has
yeah,
this
Seth does like fucking driveway.
Yeah,
Mike and Paul both have fake shoulders, like fucking destroyed upper bodies.
I can't throw a ball.
Mike's got a fake hip too.
Mike has fake hip and fake shoulder, and Paul is like fucking falling apart, you know?
Falling apart. I got a bad shoulder. You know, that I'm pretty good.
That's what you need in dodgeball, Paul.
I know I can't throw with my right hand.
Okay,
I
let
have
me
to, like-
let me.
Seth's such an athlete still. Like we be good, you know? Like
Yeah, you would be.
we're cooking them, man.
Seth would carry you guys.
100%.
let
I
me
feel
re-
like Akeem could still throw a fucking ball hard though.
I'm sure Akeem's
Yeah,
pretty athletic still.
Akeem can't throw a ball. Look how big he is.
Oh yeah, look, he's definitely fucking.
So
You
you
don't think
see
so?
what I mean? Hating bump heads, right?
Okay. I got to read this to you. It's long, okay, but it's for Paul. I have a game for Paul. He says he's great. He's a great judge of character, so I want him to tell me what kind of person somebody is based on a random observation. Example: man driving a Toyota Corolla.
Asian.
Or old and white.
Asian
Old and
drives way
white
too
or
slow.
Asian. Yeah.
Okay, Asian. Man eating chocolate ice cream cone.
Probably a kind of guy who uses tampons in the men's washrooms when they're available.
Man doing cable kickbacks.
Cable kickbacks for glutes.
Yeah, well, I guess, yeah.
Well, it could be tricep, but yeah, I think they mean
Yeah.
glutes. Yeah.
If it's for glutes, that
It
guy's
says
probably,
all it says is cable kickbacks.
okay. I'm gonna venture and say that guy's probably either homosexual or has some homosexual thoughts.
Man ordering a cheese pizza.
I call that if that's not I do that myself once in a while, and that's just someone who likes things a little bit plain, you know.
Oh, that
Doesn't
means
want-
that
doesn't
means
need all
it's
the
normal.
extras on
Yeah,
it.
it's a good
That
simple
means
man,
normal.
right?
You know, you want a low calorie pie, you know. You're gonna,
Low calorie pie.
that's someone who's very body conscious but still likes pizza.
Okay.
Question, Paul, you put pineapple on your pizza?
I don't. I used to hate it. I like it a bit better now, but I would still never order it myself. But if someone else ordered it, I would eat
I'm
it.
just coming from an Italian. I'm just curious. What are your thoughts on that?
You shouldn't put it on pizza though.
It's delicious, salty, sweet, man. It's perfect.
Yeah, it does. Like when I've tried it, I've actually liked it, but I would just out of principle, I would never order it that way.
Yeah.
Anytime you combine salty with sweet, it fucking works.
See, I'd rather have my salty,
Yep.
my sweet later. So I'll eat
No.
the pizza, then I'll eat the pineapple later.
Listen, if you knew anything about eating large amounts of food, you always eat the sugar with the fat. That way you can eat more.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Now,
Yeah.
now we know why you never be a pro bodybuilder. Paul.
That's why I was never pro, I guess.
I
Yeah,
know.
right there.
Man wearing lifting gloves.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of fag. Yeah, you gotta. You're afraid of getting some calluses on your hands? Like why? You know,
Ronnie Coleman did it.
Ronnie Coleman
Oh.
did, but there was exceptions to every rule. And Ronnie could do anything he wanted to do. He also wore those onesie outfits too when he trained once in a while. Those were gay as fuck. But with Ronnie, they look pretty cool.
When you're
Uh,
huge, you do
A man giving you a compliment.
Well, buy me a drink or pay me a compliment.
Giving you a compliment. I didn't say buying you a drink. Where the fuck did that come from?
A compliment on my physique.
Man giving you a compliment is all it says.
If it's on my physique,
What if
Good
it's on
guy,
your
my books.
face?
yeah, he's also okay. Now, like what's he saying? Like a cute
I don't
guy
know.
or something.
What's on your
What,
ass?
what did you say? You got a great tan, Paul.
So I got a great tan.
Great tan.
Yeah,
Totally
does it?
fellow
Yeah,
Italian.
does it? Yeah, does it?
You
Does
got
it
a great
depend-
tan, man.
Does it
Yeah.
depend where he said? Like if he says, "Oh, you have a great nose or great lips,"
Great
He says
lips.
I have
Yeah,
great
great lips. Great lips. Oh,
great
man.
lips. Yeah, that'd be a little bit weird. Yeah, I definitely think this guy's trying to get somewhere with me.
Great
That would
fade, Paul.
be great. I get that quite often, and I appreciate
I'm
those
sure.
compliments.
the last one says, "Man who openly says he enjoys the movie Million Miles Away." That's a fucking great movie. Fuck you. Fuck
Definitely
you, whoever.
fucking quear. Yeah.
That's a
Whoever.
guy who has too
Connor.
much time on his
Never
hands.
seen that.
Connor Buxton, go fuck yourself. No, I'm just joking. You have to hook up with one superhero, and you'll gain their powers. Who are you picking?
Hook up like as in bang?
Superman, 100%.
Oh, this is so easy, dude.
Superman.
You gonna bang Superman?
What, dude? There's the girl from
She-Hulk.
no. What's the Brie Larson's character in fucking Marvel?
Oh, Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. She's like just as good. I get to bang a hot chick. Or Gal Gadot is fucking
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. There, I'm banging either of those. I gotta get a
Yeah.
hot chick and the powers in the same time.
Scarlett
Maybe-
Johansson.
maybe
You
I
could
like-
bang.
Scarlett Jo- well, she doesn't really have that much superpowers, though. I think she's just like a fucking Russian spy.
Just
you
tough
know?
as fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe I like Superman.
Yeah, I mean, look, if it's Henry Cavill Superman, I might follow you.
That's what I'm saying.
But what if if we get rolled at Christopher Reeves in a wheelchair, I'm not taking it. You know,
Who played Scarlet Witch? I'd bang her.
oh yeah, fuck, that's might even be the best one. Yeah, that's the Olsen
Is
sister.
she
Whatever
more?
her name is.
Is
Yeah.
she more powerful than Superman?
I think
She's
she's
a
like the
witch.
most powerful, isn't she? And like what in the Marvel universe, I think she's one of the most. Is
I
the
think
Scarlet
so.
Witch? Yeah,
Yeah, she's got that witch power.
yeah.
I don't know anything about any of these people.
Oh yeah, you get to bang an Olsen and you're getting the crazy powers. That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, she's crazy too, but you got to take that with the hotness.
How much of a difference here's a serious one. How much of a difference do health supplements make for results on blood work? Like one person taking fish oil, Tudka, CoQ10, etc. every day versus someone who doesn't.
How do you know?
Blood work. I can tell you firsthand. There's actually studies done on fuck Ian. What is the kidney support supplement?
Vodka?
No, Tutka's liver.
Tutka's
astragalus.
Astragalus. So
Astragalus, that's
So
right.
they did testing with astragalus, and they actually showed through the studies that it actually was the one supplement that worked based on how much you took. Like the more you took, the better result you saw.
Mm-hmm.
Like so the best way to, in my opinion, and I'm sure Ian's got a better take on this, but my opinion is the best way to see if they're actually working, if the results are helping, is through your blood work.
Yeah, I think also people like you also need to set your expectations clear for the majority of supplements. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to put in fish oil and like make your lipid panel perfect from taking fish oils and like all these things. Like, you need to be realistic on what their capabilities are. But no, I mean, I think there is absolutely some supplements, and I think there's a lot of bullshit out there for sure too. Yeah. So I think you need to be like mindful of what you use and try and, spend your money on the most effective things. But there absolutely is stuff out there that can, I mean, like there's even studies with like berberine being almost as close as effective as fucking metformin. You know what I mean? So I mean, there's tons of supplements out there, like the Tudkas, the astragalus. I think the omega-3s, the D3s, K2s, nattokinase. Like I think there's a lot of things that can make some tangible difference on lab work for sure. But yeah, I mean, blood work is definitely the best way to tell. But to really get a accurate depiction on that, you can't just like throw in 10 supplements at one time. If you actually want to see how much it's doing, you put in one. You do it at a proper, clinical dose or more, whatever, for the duration, and then measure just that. If you throw in 10 supplements, how do you know what's doing what?
I was going to say also, it's not like a prescription medication where you're going to see the result right away. Like if you're going to get benefits from vitamins and those type of health supplements, I think it's more of a lifestyle thing where you're doing it on a regular basis for a long period of time. Correct, you're not going to like do your blood work today and then start taking fish oil for a week and then go get your blood work next week and expect to see like any kind of difference. Mm-hmm. It's got to be, we're talking over like the course of.
But no, I mean, there's undoubtedly good literature on many of these supplements that they have tangible differences in health markers.
If you could own any big animal in the world, what would you own and why? I got this hands down. A bear.
Why? What do you do with a bear?
Dude. Oh, well, I just want to own a bear. Like, think about it. I own a fucking bear. I can just unleash it on you.
You wouldn't rather have like a fucking.
I could just bring it to your house and leave it in the garage. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, but it'd be cooler to have a big cat would be cooler. To have like a fucking tiger would be cooler.
Kill you.
But that's so cliche. I want a fucking bear, dude.
Yeah. I want a silverback.
I'm taking a gorilla. I'm right with Joe.
A gorilla.
I'm gonna fight his bear.
I'm taking the gorilla, and they're also smart.
My bear will kill your fucking gorilla like this.
Yeah, the bear will probably kill the gorilla, but at least the gorilla could be like your homie. Like gorillas are smart. Like I could be like boys with my gorilla.
The gorilla could hang out with your gorilla. You could if it liked you. You could hang out with it.
Yeah.
You could kill you at any given moment though. Without
but you have a better chance of sitting down next to a gorilla than a bear. A bear will.
If you got it from birth,
I get a horse.
I mean, that's the most logical as terms of you could actually use it.
I could use it.
It just, you know what?
Veterinary steroids.
That's such an actually good answer.
You know what, Paul? You know what I love about you?
Pragmatic.
Your answers are so fucked up, but they're so predictable.
So pragmatic.
It's like,
how's that predictable?
I just like, it's just so you. It's not even predictable. It's just so you.
Like we're all given like gorillas and lions, and he's like, I want a horse. It's logical. I could ride it. Maybe I could.
I'd save on gas.
My kids could use it. It'd be great for the children.
I think it's the fact that like Paul, you could actually own a horse. Paul, we talk about animals.
I could own a horse. You're right.
Yeah,
you live in the city, Akeem.
Yeah, that's realistic.
I live in the suburbs though.
They're fucking expensive though. Maintenance of a horse is expensive.
I probably would own a wolf.
Well, a bear or a gorilla.
You're gonna own what? What are you gonna own, Akeem?
A wolf.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool too. Yeah. Okay. Have Paul guess the flags of countries. No, let's not do that.
Some of them are too similar.
Who? Oh, this is a good one, Paul.
That's the reason, Paul?
Who wins in a fight in the year 2000? Fouad or Paul?
In the year 2000, so we're talking 26 years ago. Yeah. So I would have been 27 years old that time, and you would have been what, 21?
24,
I would have kicked your ass back then.
Yeah, you would have beat the
I was
shit
a
out.
grown ass man. I would have killed you.
What, grown ass man? You're a fucking teenager. I'd kick your ass.
Yeah. I would
Yeah,
just
he had
smack your
fully
ass around.
functional shoulders. He had
I
fully
did
functional
back
shoulders.
then. Back
Yeah.
then, I was
Yeah.
I was much more limber.
Paul was already bouncing shit around then. He'd already
It
been
was.
in a few tussles.
I would have choked your ass out if we had no problem in those days before you were too big either.
He said I was a grown ass man.
You would have stood a chance.
Did you guys see that thing where they're asking, one has to go. You have three things. One has to go. Love, sex, or money. You have to get rid of one. What are you picking?
Money.
Sex.
Love.
Sex.
Sex?
Sex.
Sex.
I'd probably get rid of sex too.
Would you? No,
Yeah.
you wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean,
Listen, man.
there's tons of stuff I can do to entertain myself other than sex.
Yeah, because I could still get my dick sucked.
Yeah,
But you're young. Man. You want to go the rest of your life without any more sex?
I'd be all right.
Ian or Paul, think about it.
Can you jerk
Listen.
off still?
Paul, listen.
Yeah.
Yes. Listen.
Oh.
I can
I
still
got-
do everything
There's
with
no
my
way.
wife except for fuck her in the vagina.
Right. I got love.
Oh, you
so
can still get.
I still have my wife, right? I love her.
Yeah.
And I have money, so we can do whatever the fuck we want because I got money.
You think you
And,
still love her
and I
though?
can
if you-
still and I can still
I-
eat her pussy and then she still suck
Like-
my
I think it's so funny because you just associate sex with penetration only.
Yeah, Paul does.
Yeah.
That's all he does. Doggy style sex and nothing else. You take that out of his arsenal, there's nothing
Yeah,
left.
I got nothing else left again.
He's just
I
jerking
don't
off.
like the- I don't like the whole dance. I like the kiss.
I need to have sex. I need to. That's like a must.
So
You're still you're
Joe.
still wait a minute though, Joe. Well, number one, you're still young. Number two, you've only been married for like 3 years.
But still,
So
Wait,
which would you
wait,
take?
wait,
Which
wait,
would
wait,
you
wait.
take then?
Wait, no, he's saying he needs sex, but I just want to know.
No, I know, but which one are you removing then?
I know, but I just want to, Joe. I want to revisit
Money.
this. Yeah, I know.
No, you
No.
can't live without money.
Your love is going to
Like
disappear.
money is the more like
on the streets do it all the time.
The whole point of talking.
money makes
I-
sense, but then I guess it's like Paul's question is how much then? Like is it like I'm just scraping by
Yes.
or I'm living on the
Yes.
streets?
Or you're homeless,
like just above homeless.
just above poverty.
Honestly, because your fucking love will disappear without money. And I'm not
It will
saying that.
disappear without sex.
That's what I was saying. I
Wait
said
a
get rid
minute.
of
Wait a minute. I'm not saying that money buys love. What I'm saying is relationships get really fucking hard
Stress and yeah.
when you're struggling.
And no sex.
So,
Have you ever had your wife go without sex for too long? Relationships get pretty fucking hard when you don't.
Joe,
when you do.
I was trying to say something. I was trying to say something earlier.
Yeah, I think I'd be fine.
Wait a minute. There's two things about that, Joe. Number one,
Mhm.
I want to revisit this conversation when you're 50 and you've been married for 20 years.
Oh, then
That's-
then your answer is different.
Because
for
you
sure.
definitely don't fuck as much. Number two, even if the sexual appetite is still there, I'm pretty good with my mouth.
Yeah, I would be fine with everything else, to be honest. Yeah.
There's no pleasure for you though, Fouad.
I get pleasure from it. What are you talking about?
I do too.
Paul's like,
I
I
insist on it. I'm like, hold on.
Paul's hilarious. He's like, pleasure from eating pussy? What are you talking about?
Like,
Well,
only if I have
that's all
to.
you can do though.
He's like, that's like
No, you
getting
can still get your
excited
dick
to go
sucked,
to
Paul.
work.
So you do okay.
You're doing everything except for normal
Fucking.
sex.
Yeah.
So you're 69 and all the time.
You can get your dick sucked.
No,
you can go down
60
on her.
no,
you can fucking
why-
do everything else.
Why would I 69? That's like the fucking people talk about 60. That's like the worst way to get your dick sucked.
Yeah, that's bad, Paul.
Yeah.
would
Doggy
you
style and
69?
69ing. This guy's me at 17. You know? It's like these are the coolest. What's the best? 69 and doggy style, bro. Yeah.
Like, if all I could do is get my dick sucked and eat pussy, I would fucking eat her pussy for like an hour and then I would sit back and relax and get my dick sucked.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't fucking
You
69.
know, Matt, you guys, you've swayed me. I've changed my ways.
I think it'd be fine.
I'd
Yeah.
be quite all right, actually.
I think I'd still be very happy. Akeem,
Yeah.
what would you say? You didn't answer your own question.
I said
He's
love.
not giving up sex. No way.
Akeem, what'd you say?
I'm giving up love.
Yeah.
Giving up
I like-
love.
I like a
You're
king.
so you're dude. That's
Yeah,
so
he's got that Rolodex deep.
You know
He's
what,
smashing
man?
cheeks. He's
I
got
love
That's
it.
money.
so you. He's like
He's
I'm gonna
rolling up
fuck-
in his fucking Lambo to clap cheeks. Yeah,
He's
You're
like,
like-
I'm just gonna fuck everybody.
I
don't
like
care.
that. Yeah.
To me, I think you can always buy love.
Really?
Yeah.
You can always buy love.
Not wrong.
Real love.
You got enough money, you buy some good
Love.
escorts. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can always buy love.
You can buy fucking. You can't buy love.
You can buy
You
loyalty.
can always buy love.
You cannot buy love.
I didn't say real love. What? Let's say love is real.
Yeah, you can buy
Simulated.
a you can buy a
Love
hook.
making.
You can buy a hooker that will tell you
She loves you.
That's still love, right?
Yeah,
Hey, whatever's love to you.
You love her for an hour. That's great.
It's working for like the 80-year-old NFL team owners, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
They don't give a fuck. They know it's not real, but they're having a great time. You know?
Bill Belichick got love.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't give a fuck, you know?
Yeah.
So did the owner there.
He doesn't give a shit, you know?
Exactly.
If
She
all
says she
social,
loves him.
Yeah.
if all major social media outlets removed commenting, how big of an impact would that have? Would it hurt or improve the way people perceive their content? That's interesting. I never thought of that.
If you remove comments, how would it change?
If you
Probably
could,
better,
if you
to be
could no,
honest.
if you could no longer comment on anything, how would it change things? I think it would be awesome, actually.
I think
it'd be better.
social media would be way smaller than it is.
Yeah.
I think the reason it's such a big entity, when it really took off, like even when you think of like Facebook in its beginning or Instagram before it had like the interaction, the platforms grew a lot more when you can create more interactions with people. So it would make the platforms a lot smaller. But whether that's a good thing or a bad thing is, I guess, the conversation.
I think they would be smaller, but they'd be more real.
Yeah. Be less egos.
Because
Yeah, I mean, it would be smaller, but it would, like, for us, where our careers are all based in using social media, the opportunities for us would be way less.
No. But hear me out, though. I'm agreeing with you, but I'm saying it would also be more real because I think people have a filter that they use when they post.
And
I don't mean the
anticipating
filter.
people's opinions.
Yeah, I don't mean the filter.
I agree 100%.
I mean, like your brain has a filter where you
100%,
go,
yeah.
I should post this or I shouldn't post this.
But they might say this, so you
Right.
adapt to that. Yeah.
But if they can't say
Yeah.
anything, then you're just all you're gonna
Yeah,
do.
and when you post a certain kind of content and people comment that they like it, you want to post more of that, you know?
Right.
So yeah, no, I agree with you for sure. But yeah, it would obviously limit our abilities to make money as bodybuilders, you know?
I think it's cool that people comment, but it would be really cool if people could somehow, if you could somehow remove people's posting filters.
No.
Like if you got the real, like, let's say you never ever thought about what was going to be said, and
That would change the whole world. That'd be huge.
I would
Like,
love to be able to see what people would post then.
Yeah.
Right.
So did you guys? I know Ian commented on it. Did you see what's going on right now with Factory?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
God.
Yeah,
So
man.
funny, dude.
Yeah.
The reason I'm bringing that up is the fact that he actually turned off his comments
Yeah.
after a lot of people.
Well, he
tried to
should.
come after it.
Can you tell
So-
me why would he do that? What was that about?
Idiocy. Didn't think anyone would see it.
I mean, I
Like,
but
sorry.
So what you're saying about the whole comment thing, I think
I just want to ask a question. Some people don't know what's going on. So what we're talking about is Fakhri Mubarak, who is an IFBB
it played a role
well-known
in the fact that people got
well-known coach. Apparently, and I don't even know if I know the whole story, but apparently posted this transformation that is AI generated.
Yeah, 100% it is.
And I don't.
Was it proven
How do you
that it was?
how do you spell his name? I think I don't know.
You
FAK.
gotta say allegedly. Man.
Or FAH. Allegedly. Yeah.
Allegedly, it is AI generated, but nobody can tell me who that guy is that's in the photo.
He's Ronnie, bro.
I can't find him. Maybe
That's what he says. It's just his client, Ronnie.
Does the guy
Well,
actually
Factory
exist?
took down the post, so he took it down.
Oh, he did.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It's
then.
on
Yeah.
other page. It's on
Yeah.
other pages, but
That's on other pages, but he took it down on his.
So apparently he posted an AI generated before and after, and the guy looks fucking insane. Went from like a slob to like it looks like Ronnie Coleman.
yeah.
And I saw Goob's post where he pointed out that it's like kind of looks bullshit. But I'm like, why would you even do that? Like Fakhri's got 1 million clients. Why don't you just use your real clients?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I
But
guess
has it been confirmed that it was an AI image?
it has
It's
to
pretty
be.
obvious.
Yeah, is
like
it obvious?
if
Yeah.
you really look at it, it's pretty damn obvious.
Yeah. Like look, it's hard to completely determine that, but it's
I think before the post got taken down, Instagram actually labeled it as AI generated.
Oh, okay.
It confirmed it.
Oh, does
And Fakhri hasn't really addressed it. He hasn't really said why.
no, he
did it
said
or
a lot
anything?
about it.
here, wait.
But he doesn't. He just says like, people hating on him for the stuff.
I'm just gonna play this.
Posting one on the page today. This is a post that Fakhri, an IFBB Pro bodybuilding coach, made about one of his clients. Some strange things. He puts in the post, huge congratulations to my client Ronnie. In the 4 photo, he's 312 pounds, etc., etc. Worked so hard, transformation over 100 pounds. But something's off about these photos. First thing, I can't really make out what any of this stuff says in the background. it looks like it's AI because none of the word continuity is there. And I don't recognize this show at all. And I've been to a lot of these shows. And then the more you look at it, it looks like maybe this is AI. There's no client tagged in it, and people are asking who the guy is in the thing, and he doesn't really say. They're asking what the show is. He doesn't really say. And when you start zooming in on things in the background, nothing can be made out.
Okay, we don't have to play the whole thing. Anyway, you get the point, Paul. Like you see the I didn't see what this follow-up was. One sec.
Did I do that? Pulled up with a beat he never seen. Did I do that? I'll be out the way stacking some green. Did I do that? From the mud.
Crazy. Anyway, sorry, Paul. Go ahead.
I saw Brett Wilkin comment there that the head's the same in both photos.
Yeah, and you once you start looking at it, you see the arms are the same, the head is the same. Yeah. And that bodybuilding thing is the bodybuilding.com logo in the bottom.
They haven't spotted a show in like 15 years, dude.
Yeah, it's just it looks like total bullshit. Anyway. Well, I don't know. For whatever reason.
I didn't bring up that.
What's that?
I didn't bring up that to trash the guy. I'm just saying. I said I didn't bring it up to trash the guy. I was just saying the fact that he turned off the comments and was going into the customer asked about not having comments on social media, like turning it off.
Well, and I would
the post itself.
I would argue that in that case, it's a good thing there's comments.
Because let's say he had posted that picture and he didn't put comments. He didn't able to comment on it. Would that post taken off like that?
If comments were on?
No, but what I'm saying is
comments were off. Like if he posted that same picture and he put like he disabled the comments section. Would that post taken off like that?
No, it wouldn't have. But what I'm saying, my point is that somebody would have saw it and believed him though. So I like that there's comments because then people are like, "Hey, this is bullshit." So somebody who doesn't know better is gonna go, "Oh, wait a minute, I'm not gonna hire this coach because he's full of shit."
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be obviously a bunch of positive and negatives we can find with having like discourse on social media. You know, I think when it's done properly, I think it can be a good thing. And I think that not running away from like good discourse in the world is a very important thing to have, you know, for in this case, holding people accountable. You know, and I think a lot of good things, progressive things happen in having good conversation. But I also think that it creates an anonymous space in a lot of ways, or like a faceless space for people to just be mean too, you know, like when there's no repercussions to the things you say. So like, I think there's good and bad to both, you know?
I wonder what his motivation was for doing that though. Like you said, Fouad, he's a very successful coach. So, you know, why alter an image?
Unless he isn't as successful as we think he is. And there's you know, obviously doing that to try and get some clients. But I also think people just make mistakes sometimes. And, you know, maybe they had some pictures and they fucking were just like trying to make some Instagram content and they made something and posted it, not even realizing how much of a stir it could make. And then you double down once you get there, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to leave it there because Joe is dieting and we're over 2 hours. So I apologize, Joe.
I know you're good.
One
more question.
You're probably running low on energy. So I apologize.
There was one more.
I am running low on energy. I'm tired as fuck.
Last question. You're on your deathbed. You can have one ice cream sundae. What are you choosing? Paul and Ian, you can't pick vanilla. Suck it.
Know what I actually ate the other day, and I fucking forgot how goddamn good these things were. I ate a Dairy Queen ice cream cake.
Oh yeah, those are good.
I've never had that.
Oh my god, dude! Put that on your fucking post show list, dude. The Dairy Queen ice cream cakes are fucking unbelievable, man. I used to eat these all the time as a kid, and I just had one like last weekend at my mom's house, and fuck, they're so good, man.
It's funny.
They're the blizzards, right? The blizzards?
Yeah. No, the blizzard is the sundae.
But there is a blizzard cake. But the ice cream cake and the ice cream cake and the blizzard cake are two different things. The ice cream cake is better.
I think I'm gonna order some Five Guys with ice cream tonight.
Get a fucking full ice cream cake, dude.
I had a bowl of vanilla ice cream a couple nights ago.
I'll eat the whole thing.
Get it. Just eat
I've been craving chocolate cake, like chocolate on chocolate.
See, chocolate's the way to go. Joe, these fucking fags eat vanilla.
It's the trend's making him a big.
Your estrogen's a little too high right now, Joe. Maybe
these guys trend makes you a little gay, Fouad. We can't trust him.
Joe's in a weekend state right now. He's
these guys eat.
I'm in a weekend state.
He's compromised. We can't trust him.
Joe, these guys eat vanilla ice cream. What the fuck, man?
I prefer. You're gonna hate me. I prefer vanilla. Like if I had to choose, I prefer vanilla.
There we go. I like you, Joe.
But look, like when you go on a sun, like say I put together a fucking sundae, I'd rather have vanilla than put like fudge on it.
No, different.
Not just have chocolate.
Wait a minute. I already stated that vanilla is the best base, but by itself is shit. You have to put something on it, or else it's
No, you
crap.
don't.
Yeah, it sucks. Vanilla by itself sucks.
I love vanilla on its own. The other night I went to the keg.
If you could eat vanilla by itself or chocolate by itself, chocolate.
The only
go.
time I would agree with you here is just in pertaining to protein powder. I would generally drink a chocolate protein powder over a vanilla, but those as their own wouldn't even be my favorites. But if I'm picking that, I would. For ice cream, I'm always going to pick vanilla.
Hakeem.
Yeah.
You're a brown man. Come on.
Hakeem's a chocolate man, I know for sure.
Yeah, I probably would go to chocolate.
Yeah.
Thank God somebody on here with some sense.
My favorite cake is actually carrot cake. I like carrot cake.
Carrot cake's amazing. But also, Joe, you still didn't answer if you'd eat vanilla by itself, which I don't think you would. I think you're lying now.
No, I always did as a kid. I always chose vanilla.
You're such a liar. You're just trying to.
Vanilla's the best.
Vanilla is the best.
Timeless. It's just timeless. Classic.
I'm so confused by this thing because vanilla's
milkshakes.
Vanilla's just fucking frozen milk.
But we did a poll on this once when we had this question. It was like pretty even, wasn't it?
I think it was.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What about for milkshakes?
Did I hit record? Are we recording? I hope we got this. Joe, you might.
It said recording. Yeah, no, I mean, I'll do it again. But
Joe,
I saw.
I'm just joking.
I saw the session's recording.
Okay, Paul, say it. Paul, say a quick prayer.
For milkshake, though, Paul, I'm going vanilla too.
Me too, all day. But McDonald's milkshake.
Just fucking frozen milk, guys. Can you please get over it? Okay.
They're all frozen milk.
It's because you like things a little bit fancier, Fouad. You like things a little louder.
I'm a little fancy.
When you get to my age in life and where Ian's at in life, you'll kind of, and Joe, you'll kind of.
The word is decadent.
He likes rich things. Yes,
I do like rich things.
A little bit flashy.
Paul, say a prayer so this guy can go eat.
Okay. Let us bow our heads. Dear leader.
Akeem, bow your head, dude.
It's okay if he doesn't. It's okay. It's okay.
He said I bow for no one.
What the fuck?
As long as Akeem is spiritually connected.
There you go.
Well, dear leader, last couple of weeks have been financially a little bit some big expenses lately, which I wasn't expecting. So maybe change that fortune for me soon, because
this is not like a fucking. Come on, Paul.
I'm saying a prayer for. I'm gonna say a prayer for some better luck. I've had some shit luck lately.
Yeah, I guess so.
I haven't been able to use my pool at all yet this summer. Pool season's quickly going by. It's been a little bit of a rough go, but I'm told things will get better because after a string of bad things, usually good things happen. So I'm told. So we'll be anxiously awaiting that to happen. Hopefully it's something significant. Yeah. It's Wednesday night. Got to work in the morning. Got to get up early. Hope I get a good sleep tonight. Pray for that. Pray for Joe's prep to go smoothly the next 5.5 weeks. And I hope it's the battle that we're all expecting. It plays out on stage, as I'm sure it will. It's always great to see an Akeem here, I know he's happy as Nick's won. Congratulations, Nick, on that, Akeem. Ian, I know you're, you got one of the better lives of anyone I know. Some days I wish I could trade places with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got a good life. Fouad, what can I say? I see you every day. My best man.
I'm literally just gonna hang this
my
fucking.
best friend.
I'm so exhausted at this
my
point.
consigliere, if you will. So let's just leave it at that. We'll come back to it next week and hopefully do a better job with these prayers. Pray for that.
Pray for better prayers. Yes.
Pray for better prayers. First, some strength to get through these. With the
Amen.
Nerves and the anxiousness that comes with it. Amen. I'm done.
Amen.
Good night, everybody.
See you guys. Good night, guys.